y'all doing? What's going on? I gotta let y'all know I'm not happy. I'm not happy with the state of the BLK community. I'm so disappointed with all my brothers trying to cancel Ashlee. You cannot cancel Ashlee. You will not cancel Ashlee. Okay? I think y'all being very hypocritical. You're being very sensitive. You don't like when the LGBT try to cancel your butt because you say the LGBT embarrass y'all. Okay? You still want to work. You don't want nobody to cancel you. So just because she said that some black BLK men are embarrassing, she has the right to say so. Like y'all say, freedom of speech, right? Freedom of speech. But I would be darned if y'all going around here trying to discourage other people for speaking up for this black beautiful woman, and you can't stand it. I call her beautiful because she was beautiful. You can't take that away from her. Baby, she's gorgeous. Drop dead gorgeous. Okay? Body like a goddess. Hello? Yeah, girl, that pissed me off. Oh, and I gotta tell somebody. So who am I to tell? My own community. This my community. At the messy sweet spot, I talk as long as I want to talk. This my mouth, and ain't nobody gonna check me about it. If you do check me about it, come on, baby. I'm waiting on that. Oh, how y'all doing? What's going on? Is anybody mad like I'm mad with these brothers out here? Press one if you're mad. Woo! I'm so mad. I'm big mad. Honey, I'm going to put a cape around my neck and get super mad. Do you hear what I'm saying? And I want to know, anybody feel like I feel? Am I the only one? Maybe I'm the only one that cares. Maybe I'm the only one that's irritated. Maybe I'm the only one that's disappointed. Maybe I'm the only one that's feeling like, wait till a BLK man get taken out of here by a goddamn cop. Okay? Wait till he get taken out by a goddamn cop. I'm gonna look all up and down his mother effing feed to see, did he call black women bitches? He better not call a black woman bitch. He better not even support Chris Brown, because if he does, that is gonna give us reason to say, hell no, we're not gonna support him. He support other artists that do horrible things to women, or he said, oh my God, bitches ain't shit. Bitches always trying to take over a man or try to use them for some money. That's going to give us one reason to say, hell nah, we not fighting for no justice. And you already know, if the black woman ain't fighting for no justice, your ass ain't getting no motherfucking justice, because there ain't no black niggas out here doing it. Okay? Honey. Woo! I'm too mad. I'm too mad. Oh, I'm mad. And hell, ain't nobody talking about this shit. I guess I'm the only one that would do it, honey. Woo, where's Cynthia G at when you need her, honey? Hashtag Cynthia G. Woo! Cynthia G can get these niggas together, baby. But, they done got her ass out of here. I miss when things were balanced. Everything is unbalanced nowadays. Ooh, these men are trying to take over. Did you hear about those 63 million men? They went to the Grape Academy to poison their wives and girlfriends. I've been telling y'all that being in relationships is not safe. Stay single. Live your life. They don't want you to have a life. They want to control your life. They want you to be miserable. They can't stand you got freedom. You educated. You smart. Shit, you can pick any man out here you want to pick. Hell, they jealous of that. They are jealous, baby. I said, since ain't nobody else gonna say it. Hell. Woo. All right, well, I got that out my system. Okay. Can we get the likes up, y'all? Can we get the likes? You know I don't be on live that often, but I would love to feel appreciated. I would love to feel appreciated. I had one brother come to me talking about why are you getting justice for Ashlee? I said, because she's a child of God. And I'm not even a Christian, but I bet his ass was a Christian, because all of them are Christians, right? They don't live like Christians. You would never know they're Christians until some go wrong and they go into the courthouse or they get jailed. Then they want to scream about God. But other than that, You don't hear nothing about these men being Christian unless it's doomsday in their life. So I said because she's a child of God, that's why, honey. Lips will stink. He couldn't say shit about that. He couldn't say shit about that. Yeah, that part. Ooh, honey, I gotta. Man, is my eyesight going bad? It says a young woman did not say anything bad about. She did not. She didn't say. I can tell you everything that she said that they are questioning, and I'll tell you right now if y'all want me to. One thing that she said that they said is so bad. She said some of these black men are embarrassing us. That's what she said. Now, don't you hear black men always talking about black women embarrassing them, like the sexy reds? They hood rats. They only want money. Don't you hear black men always talking about the gay men are embarrassing them? But they don't want to get canceled for that. Do you think that's a good enough reason to say, well, hell, when that man die, we gonna F over his grave and we ain't gonna fight for his justice if he get taken out by one of these popos, if he get taken out by 12, okay, F him. F his justice. Okay. See, I'm learning from these black kings. You better learn from the black kings. You better pick up what they putting down. The same energy they give y'all, you better give them back to them because you know time is going to come. You know Trump is putting more cops out here in these streets and time is going to come, baby. I bet you one thing, they're going to need black women more than black. Oh, girl, let me not say that. Shit. Woo! They gonna need you more than you need them, baby. But let's get these damn likes up because I'm pissed. I'm pissed. Another thing she said that they're saying that, oh my God, it's so horrible. When do these black men become so damn sensitive like bitches? Huh? Huh? Damn, they more softer than the gay zesty men nowadays. But they also got mad because she said, you know what? I think I'm going to marry a white man. That's what she said. I think I'm going to marry a white man. I think I'm going to marry a white man just like my mom did. That's what she said. They got upset that she put on her post, I think I'm going to marry a white man. I can see myself with a white man. So what? What's wrong with that? Why are you getting so hurt in your ass? Can you give her the lifestyle that she wanted? No, nigga. Hell, you still arguing with women going 50-50. Sit your ass down, okay? You're not even qualified. As if you had a chance. Man, you better get out of my fucking face. Ooh, honey, am I cooking tonight? Am I cooking tonight? Come on now, give me them goddamn likes and make sure you subscribe here at the Messy Sweet Spot. Oh, they say I'm so glad he got arrested. Yes, the husband got arrested and he got detained. Did y'all know 10 other people got detained too? I was over there, shout out to Queen Sheba, and she reported that about 10 people got detained. This is a RICO. Yeah, this is an organized hit. And let's not forget, y'all, he likes black women. Can you blame him? Who don't like a black woman, honey, okay? A lot of these Caucasian multimillionaire men love a black queen, okay? So he was married before to a black woman and they got divorced and he didn't kill her. He didn't kill her. Okay, because they trying to push the ideology where every white man is going to come out here and kill black women. You know that's some bullshit. You know that's some bullshit. And then if you felt that type of way, then why in the F you voted for Trump, a white man? If you feel like all these YT men is going to unalive black women and they have a hatred towards black women, why in the hell would you vote for a clear man? You see the bull crap. The bull crap. Honey, y'all better wake up. Y'all better wake up. Oh, my God. It says he finally said he has no empathy for her and ain't nobody picking the magnets off of her. And yeah, some queen translated for Sheba. Well, you know what, Wings? If you can hit this link up here, Wings. I didn't watch the whole Sheba thing. Y'all know I'm not going to watch everything. But Queen, if you can come up here Or Wings. Wings, can you come up here and tell us more about what you have heard over at Queen? If you could do that, I appreciate that, boo. Hit that damn link. The link is in the chat room. I'm gonna need y'all to hit that link. It says why they mad because she's with a man when they run to WW to make it make sense. Yeah, jealous. That's why they mad. They jealous. They jealous because they didn't have a time of day with her. They jealous because they don't got their shit together. Hell, she got more probably. You know what else I was irritated about? They're trying to tell the parents you shouldn't do a GoFundMe account because her picture, she was all up in the designer clothes and all this while you're trying to get money for the people. Mother effort. If you don't want to donate, then fine. Sit your butt down. But how dare you try to discourage the parents for fighting for their child? That is so sick-minded. They are fighting for their child. This ain't your child. You don't give a damn about her. Leave us alone. Leave us alone. Go find a snow bunny. Go over there. Where they go at, y'all? They're going around to different countries. Please take your ass out the country. I would love for them to do it, right? This is the time to do it. If you want to go out the country to go get you a snow bunny or whatever you want to go get, please do it now. This is the perfect time. Matter of fact, I heard there's some cuties in Iran. Go over there. I heard there's some real submissive, friendly women in Iran, okay? Go over there, honey. Woo. Okay. Take their ass over there. Okay. She was an Aries. She looked excited. So I'm gonna play Wings. Wings, can you please hit that link, sweetheart? Wings, I'm not gonna ask you another time. Can you please get that link? Thank you, Wings. Lord, I was waiting on you at the door.
Hey, hey, Gigi, can you hear me?
Yeah, girl, I can hear you. I'm so glad you showed up. I thought I was gonna have to keep yelling at you.
I know you wasn't, baby. No, you wasn't. I love your energy. I seen your video for the first time today, and I'm like, I got to keep up with this lady, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So tell us more about what Queen said about, everything. Can we start with he was cheating, right? He was cheating.
Right.
Oh, so let's talk about him cheating ass. Go ahead.
Yeah. So from what I'm gonna relay it back as much as I can because I've been kind of flicking through videos.
Girl, it don't matter. Come on, you don't gotta have a word for word.
Somali Queen was translating for the day that I don't know what they call them. I could be wrong with this word, but whatever it is,
it don't matter, girl. We get it. Come on.
That person who was speaking, Somali Queen was translating for Sheba, and they was talking about. So the actual guy that's over in Tanzania, the big guy, whatever he is, he was saying about that they had, so I guess officially when they got there, so they didn't start off at the resort that they were at when all this happened, right? They left up one resort and went to that resort where this happened. So they started off at another resort and they ended up at the resort on April 9th, the day that it happened, whatever. But they said that he was a frequent flyer. So he was frequent in Tanzania. Like he knew the owner and he is a YT man, the owner of the resort that they were at, that Joe knew him. They also said that, and y'all forgive me, I'm just kind of recollecting
Wings, didn't I tell you to stop doing that? Stop saying you sorry and just tell it. It's okay if you messed up. Some shit get lost in translation. It doesn't matter. Go ahead. If anything go bad, blame it on me. I will take fault for it. Go ahead, girl.
All right, G. And that I think so. The guy from the embassy said something about Joe. So he was a frequent flyer over there. He was frequent to Tanzania, that specific resort. The YT man that owned the resort is very well known to Joe. They said that he also had a guy over there, one of his friends, that he had one of his friends over there with him. So he was not there alone. There was a male guy, a male friend of his that was there with him on this trip that they went on. And that he would come over there and literally like the women, have a good time with the women, because they said that they worship white men, or sorry, they worship YT men over there. So they worship them, rich YT men. They said they, because I guess the resources. I've never been there, never been out of the country. I don't go nowhere, but I guess they worship rich YT men, and because they got money, because of the resources, the
We
butler.
understand that
It's
a
so
lot of
much,
women
y'all.
that don't have much, they're gonna worship, you know,
Yeah.
just like out here in this in
Mhm.
America, y'all worship Chris Brown, y'all worship these
Yeah.
celebrities. It's the same difference. I get it.
You
They
better
treat
say
him like a superstar. I get it.
it.
So when he get over there, he
Mhm.
have all this fun time because he
Yeah.
have a love for chocolate women. He love
Yeah.
black women. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
So
I'm trying
go
to
ahead.
figure out why Gigi. I'm like, I don't understand. So I got 4 kids, 3 being young, 20 in their 20s. They all in their 20s, girls. And I'm like, I've always told my kids, don't look. Social media ain't real. Like this is what you could looking at. You looking at a movie. This is a movie. What you see is not always real. I mean, but this is what the young kids. I mean, what? Not all of them. I can't speak for all, but I just I don't know. It's so
Well,
sad.
okay, if
It's
you want
sad.
me to answer that, it's the fantasy of it all, sweetheart. Just like these men come to y'all and telling y'all a whole bunch of lies. I don't know. Do y'all really believe when men lie to y'all? Some of y'all know it's a lie, but you still gonna believe the shit. You know the nigga ain't shit, but you still gonna fall for the okie doke because you're hopeful. You just want to believe the best in it. You know, it feels good in the moment. So a lot of people, when they look at people on social media, it gives them hope. They like the fantasy. And even though they don't want to think about nothing else, they just want to think about the feeling and the possibility and being hopeful at that time. That's all they thinking about. So that's why that is. So tell me about the cheating. So basically you're saying
So
that the girls over there, they look at
right,
him as superstars and he just be freaking off with them.
right,
So tell me
right.
this. Did
Hmm.
Ashlee catch him in a bed with another woman?
So that's where allegedly, and I'm gonna say this word one time because I can't keep saying it. Allegedly, that is where the argument started because they
I
said
knew
that they were
it. I knew
arguing the
it.
whole
I knew
time.
it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I
Yeah,
knew it.
yeah.
Woo!
They said they were arguing the whole time. Like there was like it wasn't just that one argument that was it. Like this one argument that this stemmed from. This was arguing the whole time they were there. Like this arguing, it just got noticed from the people, I guess, next door or wherever they were, that complained about it and actually told them. So that's when they got separated. However, they said that the butler was a little confusing, but I guess allegedly he said that he bumped into her walking around the resort grounds after it was all said and done and they were separated. Joe was an 8 to 10 minute walk away from the room that they separated. So they were 8 to 10 minute walk away. The butler said that he bumped into Ashlee walking around the grounds of
Hold
the
on.
resort.
Hold on, sweetheart. 8
Uh-huh.
minute
Yeah.
or eight,
eight to
10
ten
feet.
minutes.
You mean
eight to
10
ten
feet?
minute walk away.
Hold on, time
They
out.
so they
Wait,
Yeah.
stop it. Stop, stop,
Uh-huh.
stop, stop. You mean to
Okay.
tell me 8 to 10 minutes, not 8 to 10 feet?
No, they eight to
Damn,
ten
that's a
minute walk
long
away.
walk. My fat ass be tired. Shit,
Me
I'm not about
too.
to walk 10 minutes. But go ahead,
Amen.
child. That's a long distance.
Yeah, it is, Gigi. My fault too. I got a lag in my headset.
Oh, it's
Um,
all right, girl. Go ahead.
yep. So he bumped into Ashlee walking around the resorts. It was late. Um, and when he bumped into her, he asked her, did she need anything? And she told him she needed a phone charger because her phone was about to die. And he told her he would get the phone charger. And allegedly, he walked away from her. And he literally,
But
I guess,
didn't he
maybe.
tell her? Let
Mhm.
me
Yep.
cut you off. I cut people off.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
didn't he tell her, come,
Mhm.
please come and see me in 15 minutes. Check on me.
Nope. So she told him that. So she told him after she asked for the charger, because he asked her, did she need anything? Right? She said, I need a charger. My phone gonna die. I guess he went to go get her the charger, and then she told him, please come back in 10 minutes, check on me, and I'll let you know what I need. Basically, like what services she need or if she needed anything other than that charger. but she told him right then and there she needed to charge her for her phone. So
So
20
did she
minutes
get the
passed.
charger? Did she get the
I
charger?
never found out. Never
Got it.
found out.
And the
They
guy
never said
that's
it.
telling this, do we believe him? Do you believe him, or do you feel like he's been paid off
Mm.
too? He's compromised.
So this was a translation from the actual big guy, like the embassy, whoever the guy is that came on to the actual news or whatever he did. I don't know what platform he came on to, but he like the person, I don't know what they call them over there.
All
I
right,
guess
so
some
you're
type of
saying it's coming from
representation.
like an official guy?
Yes. Yeah,
All right,
like an
that's how I
official.
feel about you fucking
Yeah,
official motherfucker. Let me tell you
there you
something.
go.
When we got the President Trump that's compromised and put out
Yeah.
a damn lie, you know damn
Mm-hmm.
well over there in Zimbabwe, whatever
Mm-hmm.
they at, they
Mm-hmm.
compromised for the YT man with all these riches. That's
Mm-hmm.
America, baby. So I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. Everything that I hear, I'm questioning everything. I'm questioning
Gigi,
everything. Go ahead,
I
girl.
agree with you because I'm sitting up there like I mean, I'm just listening to people talk about Tanzania and even the people who are, you know what I'm saying, born, raised, Africa bred, and over there in it that know more about it than I do, and a lot of other people who ain't never been there, they're saying, I mean, representation could be paid off too. So, I mean, to answer your question, in my opinion, he could be paid off too.
Now people are
If he was,
saying over there in Tanzania, what? How you pronounce? Was
yeah,
it Tanzania?
Tanzania.
Tanzania. What is it, girl?
Tanzania.
Tanzania. Ooh, that sounds like a ghetto ass name. Tanzania. Shit, y'all better name your daughter Tanzania. Come here, Tanzania. Bring your ass here, Tanzania. All right. They said Tanzania said the guy was spraying insects. Shit,
Yes.
not a butler.
Yep.
So
Yeah. So
why was he
mm-mm.
spraying insect stuff at
he
7 o'clock?
was
Was
still
it
a
at
butler.
hold on, sweetheart. Was it at
Uh-huh.
nighttime he was spraying it?
Uh-oh.
Wasn't it
Gigi,
at
can you hear
night?
me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Wasn't it at 7
Oh.
p.m.?
So it
Hello?
was so from what okay, Gigi, can you hear me? Sorry about that. My headset is like lagging and going in and out.
Girl, we're gonna have to get
Um,
you a new pair of headset.
yeah, and then the dogs, and yeah, girl, we're gonna have to get a new one.
No,
I
I
got a
don't
new
hear
one. I
no
just didn't
dogs. So
unbox
you
it.
got your noise silence is real good. I ain't hear no dog.
Okay, that's good. Then maybe I don't need no new one then. So the guy, the way she translated it and was translating it from the minister guy, um, the guy, the lady who went, it's another lady who was in the chat too with Sheba. So let's jump to her real quick because she said she had visited over there before, and
Right,
she
but
was the
hold on.
one who
Before
kind
we
of
jump over
yeah.
there, the guy,
Mm-hmm.
he was an insect guy and he was a butler.
Yes. So
He was
they are
both.
allowed to, yeah, he was both. They are allowed to
I
come
don't
in your
want no
room,
insect bug guy to be a butler either. Y'all need to
but
separate that. They cheap over there or something.
they,
And
I
then,
mean,
okay, time out. The insect dude, was it 7
yeah,
p.m. when he bumped into her? Wasn't it 7 p.m. at night?
if that's what time dust set, they said when dust set,
Okay,
whatever.
well,
Yeah,
what the hell? Oh, they probably got them big ass roaches that come outside at night
I
then, huh?
know. I was just about to say that, Gigi. They got
Ooh,
the
the
big
roaches
roaches.
coming out at night. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why he wanted to
Mm-hmm.
put them because them big ass roaches.
Mm-hmm.
Child. Yeah.
Well, but
Oh,
what
I
I
bet
couldn't
they got
understand
some
about it,
big
G.
African roaches over there. Have you seen the roaches in
Yes.
Africa, girl?
No, I ain't never seen no roaches. I don't want to see none.
Girl, you don't want to see
What
that
they
shit
look
right
like?
there. I guess a big ass rat. Shit, I don't know.
Oh,
Them New York rats, girl, but
oh no,
black.
I'm good.
Ah,
But what I don't understand is how they don't have to have permission. The girl said, the lady said that they don't have to have permission to come in your room. You would never even know that they'd have been in your room unless something was out of place or your bed what you know what I'm saying, your bed wasn't made and when you came back it was made. You don't even know that
uh-huh.
they be in your room.
Uh-huh. But a lot of people are keep saying that the guy was an insect man. Well, whether he's an insect man or a butler man, I don't know. He's one of them. But
Yeah.
his story is, he talked to
Mm-hmm.
her. He said,
Mm-hmm.
do you need anything? She said, yeah, I need a charger. And
Mm-hmm.
what I heard was, she was
Mm-hmm.
like, come check on me. and he came
Mhm.
back. But the time he came back, I heard that dog now. The time he came back, she was already dead.
Yep. So he said she told him to come back in 10 minutes, and he forgot. And he said the minister said that it took him about 20 minutes to come back, probably because he was spraying or whatever he was doing. I don't know. I can't say. So allegedly everything with me. With that being said, he came back. When he came back to the room, it was all dark. He thought it was a little eerie. Of course, he on the grounds. He got the master key. He opened the door up because he was
So
coming
do you
back as
do y'all
promised.
think that YT dude
Mhm.
Joe? Do y'all think
Mhm.
Joe got one of his friends to do it? Press one if y'all think Joe got one of his friends to do it. Press two if you think
Mhm.
Joe paid one of them African dudes to do it, or press five if y'all think he did it himself.
I
Shit,
think
I would think
I
he
think he
probably
was in that room, Gigi. I think that's why the man said he said he couldn't. He said it was something heavy holding the door, right? It was like something holding the door where he couldn't get in, so he pushed. And he said when he walked in, he seen her, and that's when he ran. And then they said it took him an hour to get back with the staff. And I'm like, why an hour? How it take y'all an hour? I don't know. It's just I don't know. It don't make sense. It's a sad story. It
But
don't
how
make
do
sense.
you understand? Why would you say he was in the room? If he was in a room, then the people would have saw him.
I don't know. I think that's why the heck that man took off running like that. I think Joe scared him. I don't know. He got paid him off. I don't know.
Okay,
I'm
but
just
you got to
theorizing
make it
it.
make sense, Wings, because if
All
he's in the
right.
room, he
Mm-hmm.
got scared possibly because it was a dead body or a woman that was in hanging. I mean, I think that would scare a lot of people.
All right. Well,
So
what
he
was
was in a
holding the door though, G?
it could a bag or something that he had right there. So you think that he was holding the door to so he
Mm-hmm.
won't come in, and then he just ran and hid somewhere. But once he opened the door, he would have saw that man run somewhere. He would have heard a noise.
So what if he paid them off? Like, okay, so just theorizing. What if Joe had
Okay,
paid this
but now
brother
you're
off?
jumping to something else.
All right.
So okay, paid him off. He paid him
Mm-hmm.
off. So you feel like he was holding the door, and then he
Mm-hmm.
opened the door and he was like, "Here, I just
Mm-hmm.
give you some money to run away."
Or what if he paid him off before that though? Like so say he paid him off like if he paid him off before that because he
If he
knew
paid him off
that this
before
is what he
that,
was gonna
then the
do.
whole story could be made up if you paid him off.
Yeah, true that.
So I mean, that's kind of like jumping. I'm not getting where we're going.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Hmm.
so moving on, what else did she tell you?
That was pretty much it. Like just kind of to wrap it sum it all up, that was pretty much it. Like and basically that the medical reports or something should be out tomorrow, which is Friday, right? Yeah. Well, today now, but Friday, that there should be some type of medical reports that they will be sending or that'll be released.
Got it.
That
All
was
right. So this what they're saying, Wings. They said
okay.
he said she was lying behind the door. So the door, the
Mm.
front door that you go in and out the hotel, I thought she was in the closet.
Right. I thought she was. I don't know what I could say. I don't want to be disrespectful.
Wings,
No type
wasn't
of
she in
way.
the closet? Press seven if she was in the closet, y'all. Not she was
That's
not
what I said
laying.
in the closet
I know,
with a
but I'm reading this.
bathrobe.
I'm reading this
Oh,
comment. This comment is
oh,
making it seem as though she was hiding, laying behind the front door, like the front door you open the, going to the to the hotel room. Like what I heard was she was inside the closet, but she wasn't
mm-hmm.
like she wasn't at the front door. Shit.
So did you see G? Like, did you? So I got a little small glimpse. I ain't go back because I think I'm too vested in it. Like I don't want to. I'm scary. I be having nightmares, so I'm like, okay, certain time of night I don't be want to look at it. But did you get to see the room or what the room looked like by chance?
Send me the pictures of it, girl.
All right,
All right, send me the picture. All right. Well, if you guys want to
all
come
right.
up here
Thanks,
and
G.
thank you, Wings. I appreciate that. So she just gave us a brief um down for down what was over there at Queen. So I do have some other stuff on internet that I want to go through with you guys. Now somebody sent me this, Donna Brooks. Do y'all know who Donna Brooks is? And I also want to show y'all this too. Let me see. See, I'm about to get pissed off. What's that? Joe Budden. Joe Budden on Ashlee, because Joe says some stuff about Ashlee because he knows her allegedly.
Understand none of the romantic choices, but if that's your homegirl and you love her and they vouch for that person, Ashlee and homeboy was at my birthday dinner.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
They were at my birthday dinner, and I invited Ashlee the last 2 years to my birthday dinner. So this year I made it a point to get on the phone, like, yo, this is the year. What's up? You gonna make it? And she was on some shit like, yeah, just gotta check with my man, and I know we gotta drop off the step kids and we gotta pick them up from school and they on spring break and and I'm on the phone like, girl, for real? Like, yo, you playing stepmommy over there? I'm just saying, like, she repped for dude. Like a lot of people have an agenda on the internet, and yes. I know what it looks like with this white guy and this young black girl. She loved this dude, and by all accounts, he appeared to really love her. They came to the party, met him, shook his hand. They sat over there on the side. They didn't move around too much in the party, but they came. I spoke to Ashlee 2 weeks ago. When people keep saying, we don't think that there's any way in the world that she would do something like this. And the parents put out an interview as well, which they echoed the same thing. We didn't see any signs. And I'm the first person to know that sometimes you don't have to see any signs in depression. Like, it can just happen. I totally get that. I also don't see a world in which this young woman who was so excited about her man, her relationship, where she was in life, her birthday, her sisters, her sister, her siblings, her parents. She was in the greatest, she was making plans, is what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Like, she had a lot of plans. So I'm not saying that couldn't have happened. Again, I'll wait for the investigation to occur. But the people that know her and love her.
All right, so y'all see what's going on here. She had friendships with black men, and she dated black men before. But let me ask y'all this, and be real with this shit. What is really with y'all? Okay? What is really with y'all? The thing said she loved black men. What is it to love a black man? What is it? Is it only lust? Because she ain't open up her legs for a black man right now? And that's why you're mad? Because of lust? But she still will communicate and have friendship with black men. So is love lust? What is it? If she don't want to open her legs for your ass, she has every right to. If she want to say, you know what? These legs only for European. That's her right. Don't mean that she have a hatred towards black men. Because if that's the case, it's just lust. You mad because you can't get between them legs. That's all that is. And that ain't no fucking love. How many women do you get between their legs and you leave them with babies and you don't care nothing about the woman or the baby? You don't show them no love. You don't support them financially. You don't check on them. It ain't about no love. Y'all don't even know what love is. You don't even love your damn self. Then when we put the mirror on BMs, look how often y'all take each other out of here. Look how much you support all this rap music with all this death. All it is death and drugs and pow-powing each other. That's it. You call that fucking love? You don't love yourselves. Hell, what is love? What do you define as love? I'm really answering the questions because I really want to know. Shit, I've been trying to GPS the black community. Where are they located? Where is the headquarters? Who is the president? I need to talk to somebody. Hell, I need to talk to somebody. I need to talk to somebody. Can y'all please answer my questions? What is love to y'all? What is love to y'all? Is it only access to some thighs? And you know you don't see that as love no way. You know that's a damn lie. Hell. Hell. Ah, okay. So we'll look in the comments. It says, it says love is honesty. And people hate to be honest, therefore they have no love. Well shit, honesty. You know these men are not honest to these women. They just telling them all types of lies to get down them panties. So shit. It says, what are you talking about, Gigi? She had a post saying how black men embarrass us every day. Do you want me to prove her right? Okay, let's go here. Do black men embarrass y'all every day? You know what? Let me pull this shit up right here. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Is this a black man? BM? Press 1 if this is a BM. All right, so this happened April the 6th. That's not too long ago. He left the lives of his mother and grandma. He took out his mother and his grandma. He unalived them. Is that not embarrassing? It's not embarrassing? Okay, well, you want to go to another one. Look at him. Is he a BM? And what did he do? He unalived a 14-year-old. Is that not fucking embarrassing? Does not embarrass your BLK community? Hell, do you want me to go on? All through my timelines, baby. Let's not forget, what about the governor? Wasn't it a governor recently? The former governor, Justice Fairfax. He unalived his wife. A black man unalived his wife. Is that not embarrassing? Hell. Child, please. Honey, and she's still a child of God. Miss me with the bullshit. Okay? Woo! Y'all so fucking fake. Y'all so fake. Ooh, you're so fake. Fake. Hell, in a man's rap song, don't they say worse about each other? Press 1 in the men's rap song. They say worse about each other. Press 1 all down Facebook. They talk worse about each other. They talk worse about each other. You just being, look, fake outrage and very sensitive. Shit, that hurt your feelings. Damn. Get over it, nigga. Okay? They talk about black women every day on this thing. How embarrassing, how they unaliving kids and they're murderers and they're nothing but breeders. Every day they talk about black women, and yet black women are still not falling for victim, and they still going and getting up and being ambitious and trying to fight the system. Hell, every day they talk about gay men. And look, you got gay men out here that are millionaires. I'm talking about, what's that guy? He got that long hair and he called it Femi Shop. You know, he's a millionaire. And the black men talk about how embarrassing he is. But do that stop him? Does he play victim? Hell no. These gay men don't play victim to that shit. They still are out here getting a bag, making it work for them. So stop. It's disgusting. It really is. Shit. Woo, honey. Oh, my goodness. They said straight black men are millionaires. What's your point? Damn, you missed that? My point is, you say that gay men are embarrassing, but gay men are not out here playing victim and they're still making it work. When it comes to Ashlee, you want to play victim and oh my God, she said black men embarrass us. So therefore you want to shit on her and you are trying to stop other people that's trying to get justice because you're falling victim to a tweet. You're a victim, right? That's what this all about. You're a victim. You feel offended. You're hurt, right? You're crying at night because of what she said. Give me a break. Give me a motherfucking break. Oh my God. So yeah. So let's see. Somebody sent me this. One of my good girlfriends sent me this on Instagram. Tamala, when you gonna hit this damn link? Come up here. Tamala, hit the link and y'all get my likes up. Am I cooking tonight? Am I cooking tonight? Press 7 if I'm cooking tonight, baby. All right, get my likes up. Get my likes up. Okay. Woo! And what was said? And what was said? I'll wait. I'll wait. Oh my God, crying. Oh my God. She said that we embarrass her every day. We embarrass her. Damn, if you don't man the fuck up, damn. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Woo. My goodness. Y'all talk about black women, gay men every day. Do you see them coming out here crying, being a victim of the bullshit that they go through on this internet? No. They don't even pay attention to your ass. They just gone off doing what they do. Okay, that's the point. Okay, damn. Do y'all want to watch this Donna Bricks? Damn, she talked for 8 minutes. Hold on, Donna. Let me see if I get something shorter. Let's see what Trent out loud say.
With you guys about the Ashlee Janae case. I told you guys my head was spinning with how much information was coming out. Well, today is no different. We have leaked information directly from the hotel staffer that found Ashlee Janae. Also, the internet is on fires with rumors of Joe Budden and Ashlee having a romantic connection and possibly being the reason for her.
Hold on, what? Did he just say Joe Budden have a romantic relation? Did he just say Joe Budden got a romantic relation? Let me see that again, because Joe Budden didn't say shit about her and him having a romantic relationship. I don't know if I heard him right.
Directly from the hotel staffer that found Ashlee Janae. Also, the internet is on fires with rumors of Joe Budden and Ashlee having a romantic connection.
Now, you know, we just heard Joe Budden. And he ain't say shit about him having a romantic relationship. And that's so sad in the black community. You can't even be friends with a woman because they're going to put some sexual shit on you because y'all so perverted in the mind. It's all about sex. All of y'all all are just about lustful sex. That's it. If you're friends with something, y'all must be screwing. And then you get mad when somebody label you perverted because all you got is that on your mind. Oh. Tamala. Lord.
Yes,
How
Gigi.
you doing, girl? How you doing?
I'm doing good.
It's good to hear from you. Tell me, what's your thoughts about all this?
Well, you know, I'm just gonna say this, Gigi. I think this everything that.
Lord have mercy, Tamala. I think the King's trying to get her out.
Tamala, Gigi, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay. I said everything you're saying is absolutely true. Men cause, you know, men has says a lot of things about us. They do a lot of things to us, and women put up with it over and over and over. So, I mean, you know, but I'm going to say this. That young lady didn't take her own life. You know, I've been reading the comments and I've been reading, you know, about this whole story. That lady didn't do that. She really cared about herself and her family. She wouldn't have never. You know, people say, oh, well, she was depressed. You know, you could just do this at any given moment. Yes, but you will see some type of signs before they do this to themselves. You see, you always see the signs before that happens. You know what I'm saying? And she didn't show those type of signs. So at the end of the day, Gigi, everything you saying is right. Preach, because our women has to stop believing in these men and what these men got going on, because you see every day you turn it on, some woman leaves this world because some jealous man don't want to seal with nobody. He ready to take her out, then let her see, be with somebody else. It's cheaper to go always let them go. But instead of letting them go, no, this is what they do. This is what they do. And he's arrested. He got arrested. So they found something that he had done. It's something that's saying that, for them to arrest him. And he know what he done. I just think that they need stiff punishments, because this is just getting out of hand. It really is. It's getting out of hand. Men are doing not only women like that, but children like that. It's just, it's awful. It's really sad. Nobody is protecting anybody. Used to be you could find a man, or if you get one, he's your protector. Not these days and times.
Okay, Tamala, hold on. Well, I'm gonna cut you off. I'm gonna play this real quick. Shout out to I cannot pronounce her name. Thoma. She's a big YouTube content creator, and clearly, she's well respected.
Hotel management had received a report from a guest in room number 24 who claimed to have heard an altercation coming from the room number 25, which was occupied by Robinson and her fiancé. In response to the disturbance, the hotel management decided to move McCann to a different room, which was room number 65, located approximately 8 minutes walk.
Ooh, I just want to say it must have been a hell of a fight to have to be separated. Damn, y'all can't just settle down and just work it out like civilized people. I mean, to have such a nasty fight to separate in different rooms, man, that is a hell of a thing. Oh, it always starts with an argument. And I guess when you guys argue with these men, y'all don't think that they will take you out of here. I never underestimate a predator. They will take you out of here and won't think nothing about it. Okay, don't be so far into the bull crap. Let's go.
Away from the original room. Let me stop there. Because when the police commissioner came, he was speaking in his own language.
Tarehe 8 mwezi wa 4 majira ya saa 2:55 za usiku huko hoteli ya Azuri iliyoko Nungwi, wilaya.
Now, I'm not about to listen to him talk like that. And I feel like these men over there, they don't value women over there. You guys know they don't value women. They look at women as less than. So just a one black woman that's out of here, they value a YT millionaire man over a dead African-American woman anytime. And you guys have to realize this too. Y'all are not together. They may say we are together because we got the same skin tone. That's a way to pander so they can get what they want from you. But they don't see you as a team, part of them. They hell no. They despise you.
We now know that Joe and Ashlee were at a previous resort before they came to this resort. Before they came to this villa. The previous resort was where he proposed to her.
Oh, so the previous resort, that's when they was having their happy moments. You know what I'm saying? And my mind, is this real, or is it something that she wanted? Sometimes I think in my head, it's something that she wanted to keep up with the lifestyle stuff that she had on social media, because she's very showy when it comes to their romantic relationship. And it seemed like he's more conservative or reserved. It didn't matter as much to him, but he liked her enough to play along with her. And it seemed like she wanted to keep this type of fantasy going on social media. And it's always the ones that want to keep the fantasy going on social media that always end up dead. I did another case with Tyrone. He's a black man, and he liked to put up a lot of images of him and his girlfriend. and he ended up unalive, and people feel like it was his girlfriend that took him out of here. But I'm realizing, like, the people that's so showy, usually the ones that end up dead. That's what it seems like.
I want to know, where's the ring now? Because it occurred to me, where's the ring? And then it also occurred to me, was the ring real? You're going to stay with me because I've been up doing so much research on this. Where is the ring? Is the ring cubic zirconia? Was the ring a real ring? And I am...
Hell no, the ring wasn't real ring. This shit was fake. Shit. Ain't nobody about to propose to me with a big ass lion. I'm gonna be too concerned. Get that fucking lion away from me. Do y'all really think I'm gonna be around being proposed to and relax with a lion in front of me? Girl, it's for show. All this shit is for show. Okay? It's a nice little look, but I would not be I don't feel comfortable around no wild animals around me. I don't give a damn how tame he is. He can turn around. Ooh, look like, ooh, that's some dark ass meat right there. I want to bite. You know? What the fuck? And I'm busy kissing and I'm getting my ass torn up. Hell no. I'm gonna always be on alert. I'm not hell no. So that's just for show.
I'm now convinced that this was not a real relationship, but I'll get to that in a minute. We also find out that Ashlee and Joe had been fighting from the minute they came to this particular villa. I know it gives you goose pimples. They had been fighting constantly to the point that they were disturbing other guests.
I'm not about to fight with nobody doing all that, disturbing other guests. If you yell at me, I'm not yelling at you back. I'm just going to be quiet. And when I get back to America, either I'm just going to be done with you and that's it. But I ain't going to never let you know how I really feel. But maybe she was spoiled. Maybe he spoiled her. And when you spoil a person, they can be combative because if they're whiny and bratty, maybe they get their way. Maybe this time he was not trying to hear it for real. And maybe she didn't really get the clues. Maybe she thought it was going to be just like regular. She can be a brat and whiny and he ain't going to do nothing about it. And maybe, he was like, I'm getting annoyed by this one. I just need to take her ass out of here. So it says they found the ring in the rental car with blood on it. Thank you for that information. All right. So blood on it. Why was blood on her ring? Huh? Why was blood on the ring? Can y'all answer? Why was blood on the ring? What do y'all think? Why was blood on the ring? Huh? It said be spoiled, not stupid. Well, yeah. And she was young. She was 31,
Stay with me. Furthermore, reports indicate...
And I gotta say something too. Just because she got unalived by him doesn't mean that she's stupid. Black women go unalive every single day. I just told you all about this governor. Do y'all think this governor lady was stupid? I mean, she got unalived by her governor husband. I don't think she was stupid. These men are evil. They are evil. They are predators, damn it. With him, I don't think that the 14-year-old girl, she was a child, but do I think she was stupid? I think, you women are too trusting with these men, and you don't look at them like they will do harm to you. I think you underestimate these men. I don't give a damn how long y'all been together. Do y'all know that men are going right now looking at poisoning to unalive their wives? They just had an article about that. Did y'all know that? Press 7 if you knew that. Press 10 if you did not know. It's a big uptick of men, husbands and boyfriends. They're buying certain types of poison and they're putting in their wives and girlfriends' coffees and drinks to unalive them. When I tell you gender war is already here, they did the pregame. The pregame was the content creators that's talk all about, women ain't nothing but breeders. They get paid by $1 million, $1 billion companies that pay them to push that agenda so they can groom the minds of young boys to be like them. Okay. And y'all are so naive. Y'all are getting played with, and you don't even know the play, girl. You just think these men out here just talking. Girl, this is all programmed. This is all set up. Okay. This is all programmed. Whew. All right, LaShonda, how you doing?
I'm good, Gigi. How are you?
What did you want to add?
I just wanted to say that I did hear that they found the ring in the rental car with blood on it. And I also heard that they said that Joe got jealous and mad with Ashley because he found a guy flirting with her, and that's what started the argument. And I guess Ashley must have said something back to him like, "Well, you're leaving me to go mess with these women at the night. So why is the
That
guy just trying to talk to me such a big deal?"
Yeah, that sounds crazy. That wasn't a big deal. He unalived her because of something else. He was just trying to nitpick and start an argument with her. That's what that was. But he was ready to get rid of her, because if you love somebody and they're flirting with somebody, especially when you're doing what you're doing, you're not gonna unalive someone. You can at least let them go or break up with someone, but maybe she knew too much. Maybe, I think he unalived her for different reasons. I think that's just an excuse to start some shit with her, to get
And
her
that
all
narrative
riled up.
people are trying to put out there saying that she was this and she was that.
What was
That
she? Hold
girl,
on. Say it again. What? Because you're going to piss
I'm
me
just,
off.
no,
What?
I'm not trying to push you off. I'm just saying that I've been seeing on
What did
other.
they say? I'm not going to get mad at you, but tell me what they said.
I'm
Don't
sorry.
lie to
I
me
saw
either.
someone
Don't
saying
lie.
that.
Don't lie to me.
I'm not lying
What
to
did
you,
they
Gigi. I'm
say?
saying
What
that
did they say?
someone said that she was an escort and a stripper,
Hold on.
and
Wait. Who said that?
they had this on YouTube last night saying that she was
What?
an escort.
Who was it? Was it a man?
I can't remember on whose live it was, but I saw it on YouTube.
You don't know if it was a man or a woman. Was it a
I
transgender?
believe it was a male live.
It was a transgender.
No, I think it was a male live though.
Oh, you sure it was a man?
Yes.
Okay, because you at first you was confused. So I said, well, damn, maybe it was one of those. You don't know if it's a man or a woman. And I understand that's the time we live in. But it's a man that's saying you can't believe no goddamn man. He's talking about she was an escort. What proof did he got?
Right, and I commented right under there. That girl
What
was a
proof he
model
got? He
and
don't
she
got
was a
proof she's
model and
an
a video
escort.
vixen.
And let's just say, what man billionaire is proposing to escorts, baby? An escort do a job and they leave.
Right. And if
Ain't no,
she was
ain't
an
no,
escort, why would she
ain't
be
no
posting?
man taking
If she was
pictures with no escorts
if she
all
was an
in
escort,
the
she would have
timeline.
tried to keep it a secret, not be posting Joe all over her
Right.
Instagram.
That's so stupid. And y'all believe anything, big
Well,
dummies.
I didn't
Ugh.
believe it, but I'm just
I know
saying.
you didn't, but it pisses me off to hear that shit. So, and let's go another step, girl. Okay, if she was an escort, so fucking what? Y'all buy escorts? Hell, you a client for escorts? Hell, you love watching all this adult content, right? Ain't that
They
the
go, they go, and they go
ain't,
to strip clubs and tip the strippers for dancing,
exactly.
working on them.
Exactly. So what we talking about? You support them, ho? Shit. You pay their bills. What we talking about? So don't you ever fix your mouth to try to make them seem like they less than when your ass living foul.
She's
Girl,
she's still she's still God's child, and she does not deserve to have her life taken, and
hell
she needs
no.
to have justice
And
served.
and, and if she was an escort, it's still not justified.
No,
And
it's not.
that just lets you know how they really feel about people. You know what I mean?
You know, some people are so ignorant.
And you know what pisses me off? The ignorant escorts that agree with this bull crap. I feel like if you're an escort, be confident. Don't be an escort and you feel like it's wrong. I do not agree with people that do stuff and they feel like it's wrong, but they do it anyway. I stay away from them people. I think something wrong with y'all. If you know it's wrong in your heart, don't fucking do it. I can't stand them backwards at escorts and strippers. I think I'm doing what's wrong. Well, stop doing it, bitch. Well, I need the money. Well, you selling your soul then. And I don't like to be around people that's selling their soul for some goddamn money. Now, for the strippers and escorts that's confident and they don't feel bad about it and they feel good and empowered, I support them. I respect them, but I can't respect nobody that's doing wrong and feel they do shit and they feel like it's wrong and they still do it. I don't trust you because you would do wrong to me. Know you're doing wrong to me, and you still would do it because that is your morale. That is your mindset. You do wrong, you know you're wrong, but you still do it. If I feel like something is wrong, I'm not going to do it.
Me neither.
So yeah.
Or if it's taking my morals and integrity away, I'm not doing it.
Hell
Just
no.
for $1.
Uh-uh. Whew. So, honey, what else you got for me?
They
What
said
else?
that he has been moving very suspicious, and that he when he soon as he got back, he started posting his wife, and he didn't post
Really?
anything about the fiance.
He posted his wife. You mean his ex-wife?
Yes, his ex-wife,
Why he
and didn't
posting his
post anything about
ex-wife?
the and didn't post anything about the fiance. Even the friends were telling him, Joe, why aren't you grieving your fiance just died, and he was still posting about crypto.
Those are mind games and tricks he's trying to do. And ain't nobody buying for it, Joe. Joe, for you to be so a millionaire, I would think he is smarter than this. He's so dumb. Joe is not smart at all. This was so sloppy. This
And
was
the eyes
so
never
sloppy,
lie.
Joe.
He's a very evil man. You can tell. Look at his eyes.
Well, I can't tell nobody eyes for real. Shit. I ain't gonna cap and say I can tell from a person's eyes if
Well,
they
I
evil or
can
not.
because I've looked at the devil in his eyes before. I've looked at evil in his eyes before.
Oh, well, to all of y'all that say y'all can tell a person that's evil in their eyes, have you ever been cheated on?
Have I been cheated on? Yes.
Yeah. So why you ain't see that nigga in his eyes?
And when he did cheat on me, I didn't
No,
know
you should.
until I went to the doctor and
No,
found out.
sweetheart. You should seen that in his eyes before he cheated on you, because a cheater. Hello?
I heard you. I heard you say I should have
Have
seen
you
it in
ever
his
have
eyes.
anybody ever did you wrong in life?
Yes,
So why you ain't see the devil in their eyes?
I have. I saw it in my kid's father's eyes.
And you just allowed it to go on.
No, I did. I was just too scared to leave because I always felt that he was trying to unalive me.
Okay, but when you first met this man, you ain't see the devil in his eyes.
Yes, I did.
And you still talked to the man and went on.
I was only 15 then.
What you doing talking to anybody at 15? You didn't have a good home?
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, that's the reason why. Child, if you do not feel safe at home, your kids will go off looking for demons and other men, honey. Okay,
That's
so
why I said I related
stop.
to Dro's story so
Yeah,
much.
so you probably went to that man because you just need a savior, and you just went to a devil versus the devil in your home. I get that.
And all he did was conquer and destroy.
Yeah, but you're a survivor, girl. Lift your head up. You all right? You a
Yeah.
survivor. Yeah, don't let that get you down. Write a book.
I don't. I
All right.
still have my 5 beautiful kids.
So what else you got for me
Um,
about this? What else you heard?
but I do really believe that he did it.
You know he did it. Ain't
Or
no
either
doubt in
he,
my mind.
if
But
he,
you know
or
what?
either he,
You know what, Shonda? I don't know if he did it or he paid somebody to do it.
yeah, because they said there that they worship white men there. So I mean, clear people there. So
Yeah, I think he could have paid somebody off to do it too.
yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. Okay, hold on. What you say about me? You said you laid down with the devil even though you knew he was the devil. You the type of person Gigi talking about. See wrong and still do wrong. Well, you know what? I gave her a pass because she was 15. when you're a child, I give people passes when they're a child in their situation, you know. So going with the devil, or I can't tell devil eyes. I don't have that ability. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna sit up here and lie to y'all like I can predict who's evil and shit. I tell you one thing, if I'm walking down the street and I see a nigga with a hood on, I'm gonna stay away. And guess what? If I see a black woman with a hood on, I'm gonna stay away. If I see a white woman with a hood on, I'm gonna stay. I don't trust humans with hoodie on. Okay?
Even though I've been through a lot, Mercy Morning, I still thank God for everything I've been through because it taught me my worth, and it taught me how
Yeah,
to
Shauna, you don't
to
gotta respond to
know
that.
that,
Shauna,
it taught me to know red flags,
yeah,
when
yeah,
someone
that's
shows you their
good.
true colors the first time to leave.
Yeah, Sean, you don't gotta respond to that. But yeah. Shit, I forgot. I don't trust humans if they dress a certain way. And I guess that's prejudice or judgmental. And I'm one of them people that's judgmental and prejudiced in certain ways. I am.
Everybody has their own preference. You're not a bad person for that.
I don't care if I'm the bad person. That's what I'm saying, Shonda. Because people are going to label you negative anyway. It don't matter. Just like this girl that's dead. They label her negative anyway. It don't matter. They always, and usually for my protective spell, I just go with the negative. I be like, fuck it, I'm the bad guy. I don't give a fuck. Okay? That's what I am. Okay? Even though, am I really a bad person, a bad guy? Nope. But I label that shit just so I can have that freedom to do, because you're not gonna corner me up in a room. You know what I'm saying? That, well, you need to be this and you need to be that, and put me into this box of your imagination. I'm not living my life like that, but I've done that before, but I'm not doing it again. So usually I just go with the worst. It don't matter. But I thank you, LaShonda. I'm gonna put you down right now. Anything else y'all want to say? Please like this video. Are y'all enjoying me tonight? If you enjoy me tonight, press that 7. All right. So the phone lines are open. If you want to come up here and say something, feel free to do so. I was gonna play Trent. Usually I like him, but I ain't like what he said about Joe Budden, so I feel some type of way about him right now. So I ain't gonna look at his shit. But let me fast
Kate,
for her.
that for those of you that have traveled on holiday or even on business, you know how crazy it is and difficult, sometimes challenging, to find the switch to turn the lights off. Many a time, I have gone to bed with a light on because I don't know where to turn it off. And I've said, well, so far as I can sleep, it's okay. He got to the villa where Ashlee was, and he couldn't open the door. The door was heavy. It was heavy. He pushed the door, only to see Ashlee wriggling her body for the last moments of life.
Okay, then why didn't you relieve her? If I saw Ashlee, I would undo the effing rope. Duh. Why didn't he undo the rope? Press 1. If you saw her wiggling her legs, wouldn't you undo the rope and try to save this girl? Press 1 if you would. If I'm seeing a person, they licking their legs, I'm going to wear some scissors. I'm going to undo the fucking rope. I'm going to say, stay with me. I'm going to undo the rope. Did he think that it was a man in there was going to knock him upside the head? Shit. I said I would not touch her. I would try to save a life if her feet is wiggling. Cause if you undo that thing, she would have survived. She would have survived. What are y'all saying? It says I would, but I don't know. It's like over there. And why did it take an hour for them to come back with no staff? He ran allegedly. Coward. How he a whole man and running? Don't men are supposed to be the saviors? Press 7 if they have convinced you that men are the saviors and men are strong and they got courage and they not afraid of shit. Bull crap. Bull crap. Okay. Cause Gigi, now you become the suspect. No, I'm trying to save a life. If I'm going to be a suspect, then I'll be a fucking suspect. It don't matter. I'm going to try to save the life. If I see somebody in a closet shuffling their feet, I'm going to do my best to, try to save a person. And that's that on that. So what he was going to do, kill me too? So it's going to be 2 dead bodies. He really going to go to jail then, right? 2 bodies? Come on now. He could have called. Did the cell phones work? I would have screamed. I would say, help, 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 somebody help. And while I'm screaming, help, 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 I would be undoing the tie thing. I'd be screaming, help, help, it's a body, help. Honey, ring the motherfucking alarm, okay? I had everybody out there. All the people, come out, come out, come out. I might say, fire, 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 get out, get out. So everybody come out. Look, come in here, y'all. Come on, come on. Shit, I'd use my big mouth. Shit.
He was so traumatized, he ran away. He ran to get help. And that was when, still alive, the rope of a morning gown was hung on the back of the door where you hang your clothes to come in.
I run a podcast solo. No producer, no editor, no tech skills, just...
All right, so was she in a closet or was she behind the door? Because she's kind of like describing it as, don't you know the hanger on the back of the front door that you hang your coat? It seems like she's describing it like that. Like, was she in a closet or what?
Tell me that she holstered herself up on the door. You see, you have to be careful when you do stuff like that. 99.999999999, there would have been a stool that she would have kicked off, or a chair, or the bed, something, in order for her to hang. There was nothing there. I hypothetically think that Joe came back within that 2-3 hour time frame. And I think it got heated. And I think that he strangled her. I think he did. And then when he came to, he realized he would not get away with this. And that was when he holstered her on the back of the door. And he would have thought that she would be there till morning. But her angel was, she bumped into this butler, pure happenstance, on the resort grounds. Okay, the deceased had requested a charging cable from a hotel employee due to issues with her own. The employee was instructed to return after 10 minutes. Upon returning, the employee found the deceased hanging from a clothesline. She was rushed to the hospital where she later died. In another development, DCI...
All right, so which one is it? Who found her first? Did Joe find her first, or did the worker find her first? And if Joe found her first, why didn't Joe unrelieve her from the damn rope? That's your woman. See, this shit don't make no sense. Can y'all please tell me who found her first, the worker or Joe? Put in the comments, who found her first? The woman or Joe? Who found her first? And if Joe found her first, he should have definitely unrelieved that girl. Don't tell me Joe left her ass up there and went to go get some help. They said both, so they was both together. See, one people are saying the hotel worker found her first. They said the worker. So the conflicting stories. Okay, thank you. Celebrity, scandalous, can you come up here? I know you be watching and you be doing all the reports, honey. And I haven't heard your beautiful voice in a minute. Feel free to hit that link, Celebrity Scandalous, and tell us your side. We want to hear from you. Right. This story makes sense. Yeah. The worker found there first. So after the worker found, then right afterwards, then that's when Joe came in and found her. And once Joe found her, did he relieve her from the rope? What did Joe do afterwards? Joe wanted someone to find her. Okay. Oh, he don't want to be the first one to discover it. Okay. So he wanted someone to find her and be like, okay, he found her and now I see her. Yeah, I still feel like Joe did it. Joe has ties to the hotel. Of course he does. Yes, he does. They said Joe told hospital he found her. Other people said the hotel worker ran to get Joe. Oh, hell no. Why are you going to get her killer? You are going to get her killer? Are you serious? Well, I guess the worker, in his mind, he's like, this your girlfriend. You would want to know first. I get that. Especially if the man did not know, I get that. Man, they said the worker was gone for an hour or so. Now, that's crazy. That don't make no sense. Gone for an hour to go get help. It took him an hour to go get help while he saw that girl strangled up in the closet. Something up.
Chambers strongly refuted rumors circulating on social media claiming that the cause of death was strangulation. He clarified that the documents circulating online are unofficial and were not issued by relevant authorities. He emphasized that the investigation is still ongoing.
Ooh. Hey, Henry girl. Honey, we got another YouTuber. The girl Henry. Hey, boo. I'll be watching your stuff, girl. All right. They said this happened at 2:00 in the morning, according to News Lady from. Thank you for letting me know, because I thought they said it happened at 7:00 when sunset was going, sundown. Y'all told me sundown. So this happened at 2:00 in the morning?
And that the family of the deceased is fully involved in the process. This includes the dispatch of representatives from the court.
All right. Which one is it? 7:30 or 2:00 in the morning? Because somebody says 7:30. Then y'all say 2:00 in the morning. I'm not over there, so I don't know. So which one is it? Which one is it?
Coroner's office authorized by the embassy and the victim's family to assist in the investigation. And if he didn't strangle her, he hung her. Please show me the stool in the room. Please give us a blow by blow, because this is very sophisticated for a place such as this, where
Celebrity Scandalous in the building, y'all. How you doing, boo?
Hey, boo. Oh,
You got it. You got it. Celebrity. I don't hear celebrity no more. Celebrity, I don't hear you. I did hear her for a second, but I don't hear her no more. Celebrity. All right, maybe she gone. All right, celebrity, come back when you get it together.
it has never happened. And if this did not go viral, then I strongly believe.
Hey, Sonya girl. A celebrity, you there?
I'm here.
Go ahead.
Okay, so this is a reminiscent of Shanquella Robinson case. A lot of the stuff that people are saying, I was digging and went to a site and found some of the reports that they're talking about, the actual local news reports that's in Swahili. People are getting some things confused. There was a press conference, but on Queen Sheba, she had that lady Queen Somali talk about some reports. And I'm not refuting anything that she says, but just like with Shanquella, first of all, we never saw the woman's face. number 10, which was yesterday, when she talked about some of the things that how he found her. She said she had a source. Those were not official reports from the local authorities. So I think people are confusing it and acting as if the stuff about, there were reports that they were arguing people, but some of the things that are coming out about he was cheating and all of those things have not been officially reported. Like, people are conflating all of these things and putting them all together. The reports in Swahili, the news reports, the stuff that you were saying that Fumi was talking about. Those things are the things that are things that we can see online. You can get it translated through ChatGPT.
Well, let me ask you some questions I'm confused about. Okay. Was it 7:30 or 2 o'clock in the morning?
That detail I did not get. I did hear that it was late. But again, it wasn't in the official report that I've seen. It wasn't a detail that I recall.
Yeah, that's what we want to know, the time. 2:30 or 7. But we don't know.
Yeah, we don't. I've heard more people say that it was like early in the mornings, but I don't know.
Another question. Who discovered her first? Was it Joe or was it the worker?
The family said Joe said that he found her. The lady.
Did he find her first though?
They didn't say first or anything. They didn't say.
I need to know first.
Because it's conflicting reports. That's the problem. We're getting second and third hand information. They said he found her with security. Then there's the report on Queen Sheba where the person said the butler found her. You see what I'm saying? And ran out and then came back. Which that doesn't make sense. If you see a person dangling.
Why didn't nobody stay with her?
Exactly. So that's why lot of this.
Why did you stay with her?
But you know what? I think what Fuma was saying is accurate, in my opinion. I think he did do something to her and then tried to restage it, once he thought about it, like, they're going to be able to see, because they allegedly had such a volatile argument. I think that she was placed there and was struggling to get down. That's what I think. But I don't think that nobody saw her dangling for an hour, ran back and came, and she was still alive. That's crazy. If you're hanging for an hour.
Yeah, he did pick her ass up and hung her in there. He's a big dude and he's tall too. And she's short. So yeah, he did that. He strung her up.
And we're hearing conflicting reports in terms of, was she in the closet or was she hung behind the door? See, it's just
sounds like she was behind the door. It sounds like from what I understood from watching Fuma, is possibly they got the rope inside of that closet to put around her neck. And the reason why it was so heavy, because she was hanging on that damn door.
Right.
The part where you put your coat and you put your stuff, that hook on the door, she was hanging in there. And he used, I believe, the terry cloth clothes in the closet. Because in that hotel, they be having like sweaters or, the rope in the closet. And he used that rope from the closet and he hung her up behind that door. That's what I was thinking after watching Fuma. Before Fuma, I thought it was inside of closet. I was like, damn, that closet pole must be strong, because they ain't that damn sturdy. Shit. She was thick in the thighs. Shit, I don't think it's gonna hold all that meat.
I don't know, because then they said there was a thud and then the lights were off and then he ran. It's just, I'm trying to find some official reports. That's all.
Well, he couldn't that man? I mean, do they got windows over there? Couldn't he climb out the window?
Well, see, remember, it's a villa. It's like a little hut, right? They're not like our hotel.
Windows. The hut don't. I don't know the hut.
Yeah, I don't know that, but
the hut got windows. Is it certain? Do they got how many doors? The hut? Can you get out that hut? What the hell is a hut?
Probably. That's crazy, because people are saying, what about the surveillance cameras? If they were separate individual huts, Are there really going to be surveillance cameras like
And
there
you
are
know
in
there ain't no
hotels?
goddamn surveillance cameras. If he in cahoots with the hotel owner and he set this shit up, do you really
Yeah,
think he's gonna be on camera doing this?
exactly. Yeah.
Duh.
Well,
No.
that's the thing. And then another thing is they're talking about key cards versus an actual key to get in the room. Like, I'm just trying to figure out what's real, what's not. Because they're saying maybe they didn't take his key back and he still had access to the room. Well, did he have a key card or an actual physical key? And if the person came back to her room at 2 a.m. and knocked on the door, what would make him go in? That doesn't make sense to me either.
Time
If I,
out. Okay, if it's 2 o'clock in the morning, why is the worker coming back at 2 o'clock in the morning to check on her?
exactly, they said because she had asked him for a charger. But
So
but
she
Gigi,
was walking around what 1:30 in the morning?
see, that's what I'm saying. It's not adding up, Gigi. That's the problem.
But that's why they said it's 7 o'clock. Then I heard that, and at 7 it sound more reasonable because they
Yeah,
said that's when he
yeah.
was spraying that insect because the roaches come out.
Oh Lord. Now
Well,
we got roaches.
I added the roaches. I mean,
Oh,
if you got insects, what else is coming out, girl?
but look. Okay, so we could almost take out the 2 o'clock because if you come back to somebody's room at 2 a.m. and they don't answer, then you need to carry your behind on. I'm asleep. Leave me alone. What are you doing? You just gonna bust up in my room? But Gigi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Now, this is an important part. I want you to. I don't know if you heard about this. I found this report on the BBC, and what they said. Now, this is weird to me. They said that the hotel staff, before she, committed allegedly, they went to the police department, a local police department, and reported a hotel guest was suicidal. Does that make sense? See, that's another thing. Now, that's actually in an article, a BBC report.
No, that sound planted. They planted that. That's a
That
plant.
Yeah, that because that don't make sense either, right? If you guys thought
Yeah,
she was
what proof do you have to say this person wanted to go to heaven? What proof do you have?
right, it's just all weird. But that's it. That's an actual article though, online
Yeah,
from the BBC.
but
Yeah.
let me be transparent with y'all.
Mhm.
Damn. Tabloids lie in America. TMZ lie. Fox News lie. So damn sure over there in Africa they lie.
Of
Hell.
course. But what I'm saying, I agree with you because I'm saying it, but at least those things we know are real because we read them. That lady on the Sheba show, we didn't see her. She said she had a source. Where are you getting your information? We can't validate it. Who are you? I could get on there and say a whole bunch of stuff, right?
I don't
We
know.
don't know.
I'm about to not to dispute Queen Sheba. Support. Shout out to Queen Sheba. I take any information I can and I dissect it later. That's
That's
how I'm
what I'm
taking it.
saying. That's what
So I
I
don't know.
listened to everything she said. I'm not disputing it, but I'm saying the person who she was talking to, we don't get to see their face. I personally, when I'm listening to people, you can't validate the source though. If you're really being real about it, you need to
Well, she
know.
probably scared because that YT man gonna take her on out of here.
Well, I mean,
He's a
hey,
killer.
I,
But I don't know. I don't want to get too much into the argument about the witness
right?
lady. But
Yeah.
someone says the charger got given to her at 7:30.
But why was he coming back then?
Because she told him to come check on me. She said, come
Oh
back
yeah,
in
she did
15
say.
minutes.
Yeah, she did say tell him to come back. Yeah.
So she did have a charger. She did plug her phone in. I wonder, why didn't she reach out to her best friend or text somebody, say, I'm arguing with this man. He's getting on my nerves or something. But it seems like she wanted to disguise everything. Women, let me talk to you women, okay? When a man go upside your head, let a motherfucker know. Take pictures of it. I know you don't want to report him to the cops because you still want to be with him and you feel like, him loving you is worth going upside your head a few times. You know how y'all do. But take pictures and send documents and put it up in a fucking cloud. You know what I'm saying? He dot your I, you don't want to say nothing, but just take pictures,
Yeah.
send a message and send that shit to the clouds. You understand? So,
Did you see her friend, the girl saying that?
yeah, I saw her friend.
So what do you think about that?
I agree. She felt like her friend did not do that. She felt like the YT man did it. I felt like it too. I didn't need her friend to say it.
That's not I'm not talking about that friend. I'm talking about the one who said, people are judging and that they were in love. I think she
Oh, you
had two
talking about
friends.
Joe Button?
No, Joe Button spoke, another girl spoke, and then the girl on TikTok.
Oh, I
It's
didn't
just
see that friend. I guess she got so many, but do I feel like she was in love? Everybody have a different definition of what love is. I feel like she was in love with the lifestyle. I feel
Yeah.
like she really felt like she got prized. She got a millionaire guy that treated her and spoiled her, and this is what she always wanted. This was the dream type of guy, and it didn't matter if it was black or white. She just wanted a guy to treat her, spoil her, and she got it.
Yeah.
That's all it was. But she didn't give a damn if that nigga was white or black, as
Yeah, it
long as
was
she
the
was treated
lifestyle.
like royalty. And she
Yeah.
know damn well these men, these African men are so cheap, and they not gonna do you like that. If you talk to any stripper or escorts, they will tell you when it comes to clientele, these African, well, what else can I call them? These shit. Give me a goddamn name for them. Shit, can we
Tricks.
no, that ain't good enough. I need a name. These shit. Oh, I can't think of a name, y'all.
What?
Shit. Ooh, Satan's sons. Oh, God. Satan's sons, honey. Satan's sons. They so cheap. They want you to do all this and all that, and they don't want to even pay you, and they want to rip you off. You know how Satan's sons are. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I got
Yeah,
me
I don't think it was about the color as much as if it was about the lifestyle for her.
Yeah,
If you was
she
black,
didn't give a damn about no damn color. It was a lifestyle. The Satan sons, they just want to cry victim. That's all, because they jealous. They can't provide a woman. Tell me, where are the Satan sons? Are they providing women like that? Are they putting Ashlee up like that? Please
oh
show
no.
me. Please show me the Satan sons that putting black women up like Ashlee was put up with all the Chanel and all the Rolls Royce and really spoiling a queen. Please show me that. I want to see it.
But Joe Button said she was balling on her own anyway, though. That she had things. And then the other thing is that we already know some of the things you see on the internet is not true anyway. So who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Because they said,
you said the friend is saying, what did the friend say? The friend said that they was in love. Yeah, okay, so I answered that. Yeah, I think she was happy with him. I think she was content with him. And possibly when you're happy with someone and you feel like, you don't want to lose it, you're not going to go out and tell people your issues. And they try to, front. And I believe that he's more conservative, and I think she wants to be in a conservative lifestyle because she likes very traditional type of stuff, but she does have like a whole spirit on her, still trying to be overly sexy and shit like that. She's not classy, but she needs a little bit maturity to get there. She flaunts her tatis too much. You know what I mean? Classy women don't do all that. But, she's a model girl. That's where she come from. So she still, I guess, want to keep herself. But damn, I don't forgot what the fuck I was going to say.
We were talking about her friend saying she was in love. Joe Budden had said that she was already playing stepmom because some men were saying that she didn't really love him and all this, but the people that were close to her said that it was a real relationship. It wasn't just a sugar baby,
Yeah, I think it's a real relationship. Yeah, I think it was a real relationship. I don't think it was a sugar baby. He don't look that old. And he don't look wrinkled and stuff.
Wasn't he 49, almost 50? Yeah.
He to me, he's a little overweight. He got some big ass thighs.
Yeah.
I like my
Yeah.
men smaller. I don't like big men.
And recently divorced with 2 or 3 kids under the age of 4, I read. I don't know.
Wow. He
Again, I
started
don't know.
late. Why he start so damn late?
I mean, I guess he was trying to build his money because he was doing some hedge fund management, something like
Oh,
that.
they said he's 45. He young. He ain't old. 45.
That's a little older for her.
How? Not really. Ain't she 31?
No, he's in his 50s because I think I read he was born in 74, right? He was born in 74. Yeah. I did read that I believe he was born in 74.
Well, I don't know. From what I seen, he's not on no cane. He ain't handicapped. He seemed like he got a strong back. So he seemed like he's good fit.
Yeah. I mean, he ain't old. He's not old, but yeah, he is 49 or 50. I remember that as a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just crazy, Gigi, though. It's just so much misinformation right now.
Yeah. At 30 years old, I would date a guy in his 50s.
I'm not knocking it.
No, it don't matter if girl, you know I don't give a damn if you knock it or not. But let's ask the question. So you wouldn't, if you're in your 30s, you wouldn't date a guy 51. You would say no.
No, I'm not saying that either, especially if he had a little bit of change. No, look, especially if he had to change like he had. Of course I would. I'd be a fool not to.
I'm always interested in older guys.
Yeah.
So, for you ladies out there, if you're 30 years old, let's take you back to 30. Today, right now, you're 30 years old. Would you date a guy that's 51? Press 1 if you would. Press 4 if you would not, because you feel like he's too old. So, yeah. As long as he's healthy and he got a strong back. And he can move around, and he moving like he in good health. Now I wouldn't date nobody that's in bad health. If he's 30 years old and he got a bad back, I can't date him.
Right. No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I don't got nothing against disabled people, but I can't do it.
Oh, another thing. Somebody said that the ring, they talked about the ring was found in the car. I haven't read or heard nobody say that. Now, I have seen some reports on Facebook where they're kind of exaggerating things. But like I said, none of this is substantiated. But from what I heard, the ring was on her finger. They said when they found her, she had a ring on. Oh. That was one detail that they did say.
So it goes different from they found the ring in the car with blood on it.
Yeah, like okay, even if that was a fact, why would she be hanging but then the ring and bloodied in the car? So something happened in the car.
Maybe he wanted to get a refund.
So he took the ring off of her finger and it had blood on it. So then there should have been, if something happened in that regard, then she should have had blood on her too, right?
Yeah, it don't make sense. Like, I don't know, but you're saying that in the other report, it's not in that she had the ring on her finger. Okay.
No, everything. The ones that to me were more legitimate because I've watched so many. They said that she did have a ring on when they took her to the hospital and everything. So I don't know.
They said that one person said 45 and another person said 57. Well, shit, do y'all even know his real name? How you know his name is Joe McCain?
There you go.
That could be a stage name too.
Right. That could be too. Like, again, it's just hard because it's in another country. So we're not going to get everything. And then we translating it from Swahili.
Is he's not American?
I believe he is. That's what I believe.
Well, we need to go back to the roots. What state he from? What state and city he was born in?
All I've heard is that he would be in Miami or they met in Miami. So I'm assuming he's an American. They held his passport.
Where was he grew up? In Kansas?
I didn't. Oh, wait a minute. She's from Jersey. He's from out here in California, Roseville. Yes, I did remember that. Yeah.
Okay, we need to find out what high school he went to, y'all.
Nah, I
Shit,
don't know all that, Gigi.
let's bring up them high school pictures, honey. The middle
Yeah,
school pictures.
she's from Jersey and he's from California.
Where his mom and daddy at? Where they live at? Let's look at the family. Shit.
I don't know.
Yeah, where they grew up at? Where the parents grew up at?
That's a good point. But I know Roseville is a little racist, but hey, I mean, he's lived so many places now, it wouldn't matter. He liked black women.
Mm-hmm.
And, that first wife was black, so that was his fetish. So,
well, that don't mean it's his fetish. Shit. Well, I guess my fetish is black men.
You made me think of something, but I ain't gonna say it.
I like that, D. Hell yeah, big D. Shit.
Yeah.
If black men had small D's, I wouldn't fuck with them. I'll be honest.
Girl, now you look. Now you done took me to a whole nother level. Then it just flashed in my mind. Now it just flashed in my mind what they said about blue faces, huh? Like, woo, child, stop.
I'm not interested. You know what? I don't care how big Blueface is. He disgusts me. I'm not interested in him. He's so sloppy, and I'm not interested in a man that's a whore. Like, his whorism is a turnoff. I like a man that, I like to feel like, damn, I'm lucky to get you. If I feel like everybody can have a taste of you, I feel disgusted. I feel like I'm cheating myself. I like to feel like I got a good ass deal. Like, this is some exclusive shit.
Right.
I like mean niggas. Mean niggas that don't give bitches a time of day. You know what I mean? I like those type that cut people off,
Them is hard to find. Shit, look at Cardi B, what she was dealing with. Hell, it's
nice
hard
nigga. Yeah, I don't want to offset. He too nice
yeah.
to give it away too much. I like a man that's mean and very selective and snooty, and you know what I mean.
Give me an example. Who would be mean? Who would be that type of dude you talking about?
Well, I don't fantasize with celebrities, so I have to think about it. But I'm talking about in real life. I like real life men.
Yeah.
Celebrity men, I don't know. I mean, when I think of all the men in celebrity, I think they're all compromised. I think they all like whores. I think they all date the same type of women. And I think that's so, that's not attractive to me. So, I think all the men in Hollywood and rappers are compromised. I don't lust after any rappers or men. Like, I've never, how these girls are so Chris Brown crazy and all this crazy. I've never been that way towards celebrities.
Well, I don't feel like, it's just that they're in the limelight. So those are the men that we could all agree on and look at and be like, okay, yeah, I like that look or whatever. But yeah, not to be just fanning out over them.
I feel like that when I meet these niggas in the streets. Okay. Okay. When a man, I know it sound crazy, he trying to get in a car accident because he trying to holler at me. Okay. It's so many good men and in real life, so I've never really had to fantasize about these celebrity men or whatever. And I don't know. I'm just not into these celebrities. I don't. Okay, who's handsome? Trey Songz. I think he's handsome, but what would I want to do with Trey Songz? I don't know. After I hear Selena Powell and fucked around with him, I don't want to fuck around with him no more. I judge people.
Yeah.
I have a judgment problem. Like, I can want you, but if I find out that you dated someone and you slept with a person I don't deem attractive or I don't deem like good enough, I'll be turned off.
Yeah.
So yeah, they may put their business out in the streets. Now, if I met Trey Songz in person, and he was not a celebrity and I didn't know the people he slept with, then my eyes would possibly be very green. But that I know the people you slept with in your bodies, I'm turned off.
Once you know body count?
Not once I know who you with. Like, because if I go with you, I'm going to think you're doing it to that other person. I'm like, Just like how some of y'all feel like you can find a man, but once you find out that he bent over for another man, you turned off, right? You don't want that man no more after you find out he was with another man. Shit.
Yeah. You be like, yeah, go on over. You can go on over there, baby.
That's all right.
Yeah. Yeah. You ain't lying about that one.
Mhm.
But
Whew.
yeah, so I'm still digging. I did find, like I said, I found some reports in Swahili. It's hard to understand them because even ChatGPT don't translate them perfectly, but it's so many lies out there, Gigi. It's
Well,
so many. So,
that's supposed to happen. It's supposed to be
yeah.
a lot of lies. He got money, so I would suspect that he will plant different stuff out there. And we are in the days of lies. Our president lied. They push so much
Yeah.
stuff out. So, you just got to navigate through the lies.
Well, we
So,
know the
I
autopsy is complete, so we're just waiting to hear what they're going to release and what they're not. Because I'm pretty sure the if it's the angulation versus the hanging, they should be able to determine that.
Mhm.
I looked it up, and there are very clear differences in what you will see around the neck. So I feel like they already know, but
Mhm.
they're just not telling us. And we really don't know if he's been arrested or if he's just being detained. Like, you can't leave. But I heard reports he's in a cell, but I can't confirm that either. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Well, thank you,
Well,
baby.
all right. See you next time. Bye,
See you
boo.
next time. All right,
Yeah.
Roy, you up there? Ro?
Okay.
Thank you, baby.
All right. See you
Ro.
next time. Bye, boo.
See you next time. All right, Roy, you up there? Ro?
Yeah.
Thank you, baby.
All right, turn that thing off so you can talk to me.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I hear
Yes.
myself too.
Can you hear me, Gigi?
Yeah, but you turn that thing off in the back so you can talk to
off so
me.
you can talk to me. Hold on a minute. Let me see.
I hear myself too.
Can you hear me, Gigi?
Yeah, but you turn that thing off in the back so you can talk to me. Get them likes up. Why this sister
This is
get
a slow
herself to...
delay.
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear. I've always was able to hear you. Go ahead.
Let me see what I gotta link. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I've always was able to hear. I'm sorry. Gigi, I'm so happy to meet you. How you doing?
Good.
I can hear you.
But it's a delay
Okay.
on your part, so just talk.
I
Because
got a
clearly you...
comment.
Go ahead.
Okay, so my comment is that this argument that they had that was out of whack. Okay, so my comment is that
All right, bro. I'm trying to be patient. They said go out and come back in.
what was
It
the
makes...
result? Because he was going with they said he was seeing other women.
Yeah, he was.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, and when you go out, make sure you click it so you can hear me here. Because I don't think you click that button so you can hear me. Okay. Because I really want to talk. All right, y'all. Comment. Let us know your thoughts about this. I'll go to TikTok and I'll put her name in to see what comes up. And I know they're gonna piss me off,
I am willing to pay all funeral expenses for Ashlee Janae because when I saw what happened,
Now y'all know this AI, right? This AI. But look how many likes it get. AI, So
Hey guys, so we got an update on the Ashlee Janae case. And I just want to say there's some creators out here that put out information and they do a bit of investigative reporting, but they stick to a lot of speculation. And I'm not even going to give this person a lot of credit for some of the information that they put forth because a lot of...
Child, just give us what you got. They're gonna do that. People are gonna speculate. That's common. Can you imagine? What is this about? So I can't play the music, but I'm just looking at the visuals. Wasn't she gorgeous? Beautiful girl. Beautiful, Ashlee. Oh, they going back. I guess she going back in time. She's a Amazon, a building life. She did a lot of things. That's why she know Joe Budden. She knew a lot of celebrities because she was a hard-working girl. You know, she was in the scene. She was doing stuff. She wasn't just sitting at home being bored all day. She was actually in the, trying to make a way for herself. It's unfortunate that he took her out of here. Why he did it, we will never know. We will never know.
All that are saying that Joe is still married to Shay.
Yeah, we talked
Joe,
about that. He's not married to her.
Allegedly. She met him. She said they loved each other. We don't know these damn people. You know what I'm saying? So, let her do her talk.
In the world, what if somebody's seen this beautiful chocolate woman being proposed to by her older, very wealthy partner? You've seen that picture of her feeding the giraffe with those evil eyes watching her, the same way that I see the evil eyes on the internet condemning her when she's a victim, potentially. I knew Ashlee. I didn't know her to do something like this, so I might be leaning more into something happened to her, but this is all speculation. This is just from the person that I knew her to be. This isn't like her. She's not one to put up with someone mistreating her, so I don't know. I just know that you guys know less than I do, and I've known her for years. I know of Joe. I knew personally. I knew Ashlee. And all I'm saying is that
she says she knew of Joe. So I don't think she ever met Joe then, because, you know how we feel about Joe. The first damn picture we seen of Joe, we was like, what the? Dude look crazy as but okay, continue.
a lot of questions are up in the air. Don't blame anybody, because for all we know, it was hotel staff that separated them. What about that?
Now, let's talk about it real quick. Now, y'all say Joe look crazy. I want to know what is about Joe that look crazy. Well, this is an AI picture. They make him look a certain way. But damn.
Social media is arguing after a new update has come out about the death.
He just look like a regular clear dude to me. I mean, what is about him that look... Oh, shit. Let me see. I'm trying to find a regular picture, child. Okay, what is it about him that look crazy to y'all?
All right, you guys.
Damn!
So everybody,
I can't get it right for whatever. So this is him and his other wife. But can y'all tell me what is about him that look crazy? Is it his bald head? What is it? When I look at this picture, I don't see a crazy guy. I just see a dude. I mean, I don't look at him and look and say, oh my God, he looks crazy. So I'm just asking, what do you guys see about him that's crazy? To me, a person look crazy if they like don't shave, if they look like they stink, if they look like they don't keep up with themselves, that's me crazy. They said his eyes look evil. Now there y'all go with the motherfucking eyes. Now, why don't y'all see them eyes in these men's that cheat on y'all and beat on y'all? Y'all don't see them eyes? Now, y'all got a different eyesight because I don't see no evil eyes. I just see some eyeballs. I don't see no fucking evil eyes. All right. So I'm just going to leave it there. Y'all say it's the eyeballs. I just see regular eyeballs. They said Joe looked like the guy Matthew who unalived the girl Lauren in Connecticut. Okay, I don't know that part. I don't know Lauren. All right. So y'all just saying eyes. His eyes not right, Gigi. All right, well, y'all going off the fucking eyeballs. He looked like he got regular eyeballs to me. I mean, I can barely even see his eyeballs. I got to look up to the thing. His eyeballs look fine, okay? I'm not going to blame it on his eyeballs. Them eyeballs didn't do nothing. I'm going to blame it on his mind, his mental state of mind. But I'm going to leave that man eyeballs alone. Okay? All right. Now, this is AI. So, AI pictures, they're going to make it look, dramatic it up. So let's go back here.
Jealous eyes. They separate this beautiful chocolate woman who's about to live her dream life and her fiance. And then she goes up dead. Who's to say that it was Ashlee? Who's to say that it was Joe? What if it was the hotel staff? We don't know. Stop blaming people when you don't know what happened. Give them a chance to investigate.
I agree with that.
Remember,
Well, I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do. And I'm going to blame Joe. So I'm going to blame him. And y'all just prove to me it ain't him. Okay. And you can't, I got freedom of speech. And if I say he did it, he did it. What you going to do about it? Okay. So messing with the bullshit. You can't control my mouth. Okay. You can't even control your man. Shit. Get on out of here with me. Shit. Okay. I'm just saying. Control your damn kids. That's what you do. But you're not going to control this mouth and what comes out of my mouth and what goes in my mouth. No, you're not doing that. You're not going to control it. So I'm just going here.
The cover up in the Ashlee Janae.
I can't stand when they put that music in the background. I'm not going to listen to that music. So let me see for me.
When I really think about this Ashlee Robinson, aka Ashlee Janae, situation, once again, condolences to her and her family.
I hope he don't say nothing that piss me off. Is he gonna say something that piss me off, y'all? Press 5 if he gonna say something that piss me off. Press 8 if I should just click and let him hear him. Cause I really want to bypass them, right? I don't know. I got a feeling this might be Satan's son. What should I give him a chance? Cause I want to pass him. I got a feeling he gonna say some stupid shit.
I'm not gonna make this about a racial thing because I see a lot of people saying, oh, racial dating, black women shouldn't date white men and yada yada, que sera, sera. I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever she said about black men was what she said. She had her preferences. She decided that she wanted to date white men. That was her preference. It is what it is. Let it be so. I will say that I will make it into an argument where it's like she was only dating this man for a year and a half. I will say, how soon is too soon? Meaning, after a year and a half, should you really be accepting a wedding proposal? Should you really be saying yes to that? The one mistake I will...
Duh, yeah. How long do you guys think that a person should propose to you? A year and a half? That's a good enough time to know if you want to be with a person forever. Like, that was a silly question, but I'm thankful that he was not Satan's son. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he got common sense, but the question is still silly to me. But yeah, I believe that it's appropriate to get married like a year of knowing someone. But what do you guys think? Comment, let me know. How long do you think a person should wait until you get married? If you spending time and being with a person every single day, how long is too long? Some of y'all wait 5 years. Some of y'all waiting 10 years. Some of y'all still ain't married yet. Okay. When do you know that you want a person for the rest of your life? Huh? How long does it take you guys? A year to date someone and know you want to be with them? 6 months, 2 years? Can y'all put in the comments what y'all think? Some people been together for 20 years and they still get taken out of here. Some people been in a relationship for 30 years and they still getting taken out of here. So, I wish y'all put some years and months. I wish y'all would start participating. Shit. All right, well, let me go. Oh, I love these yum, yum, yum stores.
See what's going on.
Right. First,
He can't. He don't. He don't got no money.
I'm saying, why do
He
y'all
can't
think
give her
that she
money
don't
anyway.
have life insurance, y'all?
because that's the right thing to do as a thing. Even though, listen, I have life insurance. Listen, even though my sister don't have life insurance, we have life insurance on her, right? Because we already know. Even though, no, but I have life insurance with my job.
The turnout was so bad that if we go back and re-watch that Fox News,
damn, I don't know how I got here. Lord, how did I get to Candace Owens? And look at this. They got her for my For You. You see how they be forcing Candace in my face? I don't mind her sometime, though. I don't even know how I got here. But I was going to say, a lot of y'all don't even have life insurance on y'all self while y'all trying to critique somebody.
What's up, y'all? A lot of people think
because Stormy Face is all they
did too, but I just in general.
I can't do this alone. I don't have anyone to help me with it. Somebody better get
Lord.
Come to the Ashlee Janae situation. What do y'all want black men to do?
I don't want your ass to do nothing. I'll be frank with you. Black men, Satan's sons ain't never did shit before. I have not been going out here trying to get Satan's sons to do anything. Have Satan's sons ever protested to get justice for a black woman being unalived by a man? When have they started the march to get justice for a black woman that's been unalived? I will wait. Give me the date and the time and the person. When have they started a march about a black woman being unalived and they're trying to get justice? So I've never asked them to do anything, and I don't expect them to do anything. So I don't know. I guess it's some of y'all queens out here trying to get them involved. I don't know why. I think that's a dumb decision. You know, what can y'all let me know? Huh? Shit, I don't expect to do anything. Y'all, and let's be real. Y'all are putting y'all nose in this. Y'all are getting yourself involved in this because you want to say, aha, that's why she got taken out of here, because she went with a white man, because you're jealous that she even went with a white man. You don't own her. She don't belong to you. Okay? She do not belong to you, nigga. So, I don't want you to do nothing. I don't want you to do shit. I want you to leave her alone. I want you to keep your mouth off of her. That's what I want you to do. I want you to go off and do what you've been doing. Do what you've been doing. Huh? Do what you've been doing. Taking each other out. Do that. Go ahead. You good at that, right? Hell. Did y'all hear about Ben 10? Is he gonna make it? You heard he got paralyzed by another black brother. Hell. Whew.
She stated that she don't like black men, and we discussed it. But turn around.
Now, where is that at? We discussing. You see how Satan's sons lie? All they do is go around here, lie, steal, and kill. All Satan's sons do go out here, lie, kill, and steal. Did she ever say that black men was disgusting? She never said that. She never said she don't like black men. She never said that. But yet here they go with a pink top on, with some evil eyes. Now, don't them eyes look evil? See, this is a sign of an evil motherfucker. Don't them eyes look evil on his shirt? Press 7 if them eyes look evil. See, all that right there? Honey, I'm not even going to work my nerve.
People crash out about these cases. Like, somebody came on my platform the other day when I first covered this case, and he was going off. I was like, no, you got to go, because it's like, let people be with who they want to be with. You see what I'm saying? We ain't telling you who you can date and who you done dogged out, but people do that. But I try to get them off, because I go to panels, they be arguing, they be getting down.
You came and you dropped a huge bomb.
Ever wondered why?
I keep telling y'all, this AI shit that they
try to make a period look ugly.
And I'm not even trying to be funny, but like, if y'all don't.
Yay! Problem with
the trans community is this.
The problem with the trans
Muslims were
Problem with
You know what? I'm gonna deal with y'all asses next month. Okay, we're not even gonna get on y'all.
Muslims worship a different God than Christians. True or false?
That's literally what I became famous for. Well, I was on the
break
Danny,
it down.
I was on the Danny Jones.
Make it simple enough to where my frat brothers can use from you.
Y'all don't know this. How you gonna be a Christian or a Muslim and you don't know the difference between Christians and Muslims? Okay. One worshiped Jesus and felt like Jesus was God in the flesh, and the other one just felt like Jesus was a nice guy. He was a good guy, but he was no God. He was just a human. I'm not even a Christian, and I know that. That's why I don't take Christians serious that don't know shit like this. I mean, come on. You supposed to know your identity back and forth. Nobody should ever have to tell you your identity if that's how your identity is. I just feel like a lot of people label themselves Christians, but they're not Christians. Just like a lot of people label themselves as straight, but they're not straight. They really gay and bi and all that. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? But let's move on.
And God never told you to go sit down with a man and have 6 kids, knowing that.
That's true. God didn't tell you to do that.
He thought my blue doxycycline.
62 million men a month. Visiting a site designed to...
Did y'all hear about this? Press 1. And this is what she mean. These men are embarrassing. 62 million men a month went to a site to learn how to poison their wives and girlfriends. Press 1 if you guys heard about this story. Press 7 if you have not. This is real, y'all. Y'all got to be careful, especially you ladies that's married and got boyfriends. You know what I mean? They are taking y'all out of here.
To teach them how to drug and assault their wives and their partners. A little tip on how to make sure you don't end her life accidentally by giving her an overdose. And then 20,000 videos of men assaulting their unconscious wives, filming it, and then putting it on the internet for other men to give them applause. Men leaving comments about how long they've wanted to do it to her. How it felt to get it done the first time. 62 million men. And you want to say we don't have a fucking problem? You want to claim it's because women chose poorly? Who's she supposed to trust than the person who's supposed to love and cherish her entire life that she has breakfast with every morning? And you know what's fucking nuts? The website that hosted this faces no legal problem because of Section 230 from 1996 that says they aren't liable for what's illegally hosted on their site. That website, whoever hosted it should be shut down and pay millions of dollars to the victims. I want the name of every motherfucker that went to that website, and I want every single one of them investigated. And if they commented, if they did it to their wives, immediately go to jail. And if you...
And why ain't the government focused on this? They care about women's rights, right? They focus on transgender, protect the women on this, protect the wives and girlfriends. Okay? Shit. Focus on this. Can you focus on this?
You posted a fucking video, you should serve a minimum of 20 years in jail. I don't fucking care. The heinous and degenerate,
Ooh, girl, yeah, it was horrible. They've been talking about this.
Shopify has...
After this accusation, car companies are making it...
Oh, I'm surprised y'all didn't know. You know what? Do y'all mind if I put y'all on game of what's really going on out here with women and men? I got to show y'all some shit since y'all don't know. Y'all need to know what's going on and how they coming for y'all. Okay? Let me see. Check this video out too.
Stuff like 16, 15, that's a literal child. This is feminism. That's a feminist construct. Age of consent, feminist construct. It means that women cannot consent to sex before a certain age because like their brains aren't developed or something. Rape is something that is played up because of the way that women have politicized sexuality. Women want to have no consequences for their actions, so rape is always a convenient excuse. Have sex with that.
Ooh, girl, you see how they talking. And I can't even play all of it that I want to play, but let me go to other ones. Did y'all hear that? It's so many videos I can play for y'all. Let me see what else I want to play for y'all. It's so many. Who get on my... Listen to this shit right here.
If you come into my home as a woman and I have dirty dishes and I'm doing all these different things around the house and you're at idle for more than 20 minutes, I expect to come back and either the dishes are clean or your sleeves is getting rolled up.
Did you hear that shit?
Why? Is that because I can't wash my own dishes? Is that because I can't hire somebody? No, it's because I expect that your womanly instinct finds that that's something that you can do to contribute. And beyond contributing, I expect those dishes in there to bother you the same way it bothers my mother. I expect those dirty dishes to bother you the same way it bothers a good woman. You hear me? Come on now.
This is what y'all, man, this is who y'all going on dates with. Men with his mentality, and they grooming these boys to have this mentality. Child. Now, if you tell them, and this is the same men that want to go 50-50 with you, that want to argue about 50-50. I can't do it. I can't do it. What else can I show y'all? It's so much. And I'm sure y'all heard about this story.
Disturbing breaking news out of Virginia. Fairfax County police say that former Lieutenant Governor Justin Fairfax shot and killed his wife. And
y'all heard about that? Is that a black man or not? He took his wife out and his kids was in a home. This happened earlier today, y'all. Okay? They do not care. Okay, these I told you they Satan's sons. All they go is kill, steal, and destroy. These are Satan's sons. All right? Look at this.
Ooh, child, y'all heard about that Mexico man? His 18-year-old daughter, she moved in with him when she turned 18. And on the night, 2 nights after she done fucking stayed there, this man SA'd her.
Y'all hear about, told you these men are Satan's sons doing that to your own wife. Y'all don't know what's going on with these men on social media. Y'all, look, they're graping and killing. Y'all not seeing this shit? Y'all not seeing it? Be careful. We are in dangerous times. Ooh, what else I want to share with y'all? It's so much. I don't even know all I got in here. There's so much I got up in here. Ooh, did you hear about the pastor? You need to hear about the pastor. The reason why I want to share this with the pastor is because this is who Trump is aligned with when it comes to the Heritage Foundation, and this is how they feel about black people.
Everybody got mad at me. Thousands of people, Christians, calling me a racist, saying that I hate people. I haven't even taken the time to watch the show to see that one of my co-hosts is interracial. These are deceitful, mean-spirited people.
I'm sorry to hear that, Joel. How dare they take your words out of context? Let me do some research for you and prove them wrong.
If you go into a crowd of strangers and they're white strangers, there's some danger. If they're black strangers, there is 30 times more danger.
Okay, Joel, that was pretty racist. Let's try the next clip.
About 90 to 95% of the black church in America is objectively, by the standards of scripture, heretical. It doesn't even constitute a true church.
Okay, that's also pretty racist. What should I say to my friends who attend the black church?
If you listen to the message and you believe what they're saying, you will go to hell.
Wow, okay, this is pretty extreme. You're not making it.
Ooh, did y'all hear what they said about the black community in the church? They're going to burn, baby. Woo! And these people are tied to Trump. They are part of the Heritage Foundation. This is the agenda. They are planning to change America. Okay? And these are the leaders. They have millions and billions of dollars and they're backed by a whole community. Okay? Woo!
A great case for yourself. What would your solution be to this issue you just brought up?
There are not enough black men in America, Christian men, who know enough theology to be able to be qualified to pastor black churches. The black church in America needs to be split up. It needs to go and find a good God-fearing white church with biblically qualified men so that they can hear the real gospel of Jesus Christ and come to saving faith in him.
Okay.
Now tell me this. Why don't the BM, the black men, have any smoke for him? Have y'all hear any black men come out and do talking points about him and what he said? He said that they're going to burn, but yet they want to focus on a dead black woman named Ashlee that said that these men are embarrassing. You see where their priorities messed up? They want to compete with women. They want to argue with women, but they don't never have that smoke for the clear man. Never. Never.
That was also like super racist. Do you have any last words to defend yourself at all?
Do you like one over the other? And one was a young white dude and one was a young black dude. And I said, I prefer the young white dude. And this is why. The reason why is not because I'm white, but because we currently live in a historical moment in the West, and particularly in these United States, where I know that both of these guys could be perfectly qualified. But I also know that if there's a chance that one of them was not qualified and was given a free pass, it'd be the black guy. I know that young white guy, there's no way he got a free pass.
Okay, Joel. So I've looked into it and I have concluded that you are racist by definition. If I'm not mistaken, I think you said the black church wasn't really a church, that black pastors need to be taught by white pastors how to be real pastors. You openly question the competence of black professionals because of race-based assumptions. And I don't think that's being taken out of context. I'm pretty sure that is the context. And by the way, saying things like this.
I love black people. One of my co-hosts is interracial.
That's giving, I have a black friend, I'm not racist energy. And that's not a defense. It never has been.
And this is what TLC Chili is voting for. All because they label themselves Christian nationalists. Because, you know, they're turning America into a Christian nationalist. So they're putting America first and Christian first, right? And TLC and people like Salt, they're so delusional. And I don't know who they talk to, but clearly they don't talk to the right person. Because they label themselves as a Christian nationalist, they like, oh, I need to vote for them because they align with my faith. And they ain't did a lick of research. And more people with common sense, they know that, you know, these people do not serve Jesus, but they serve the white, you know, YT supremacy. You know what I mean? Woo, honey. Are y'all enjoying these little tidbits I'm showing y'all? Press 1 if y'all enjoying the little tidbits I'm showing y'all. Let's look at this one.
Every Republican senator who tried to block the nomination of a qualified black woman to serve on Supreme Court, calling her a DEI high, just voted to confirm a plumber with an associate degree in construction technology who has no national security.
So can y'all please answer that for me? Now, Trump and them, they got DEI out because they feel like black people are just getting a free pass, right? Even though the black men convinced y'all that the DEI only helped out white women and it was a white women thing. And then that's when y'all relax and say, oh, well, it really helped white women. Now, all these unemployed black women got cut. All these unemployed black men got cut. We know they got cut. They not talking about it online and nobody seems to care. Nobody cares. People are suffering and nobody cares. What the hell's going on? And now they are hiring like plumbers. A lot of people in the White House, they're not qualified, you guys. They are a DEI hire. They get a pass because Trump wants somebody that's loyal to his rhetoric and agenda. Like, come on. Now, if Candace Owens and Carl, what's his name? Tucker Carlson can call Trump out as demonic. Why can't Black Mega do it? Nick Cannon is still riding for Trump. All 50 Cent still riding for Trump, even though Candace and Tucker Carlson call him demonic, especially when he was mocking Jesus and all that. But it's just, man, I'm telling you.
Experience to lead the Department of Homeland Security. The call has always been coming from inside the House. The critics of DEI claim only white men are qualified, but we see Trump's cabinet tells us a different story. It's not just white men either. You see this tells from the Crip woman right here, Linda McMahon. She's the Secretary of Education. She ain't got no degree. She ain't never been in the classroom. Hell, she didn't go to public school. White supremacy has always been based in contradictions. We see they always talk about qualifications. However, when it comes to all the sitting Supreme Court justices, only one of them hit almost every single box, but the others were seen as inherently being qualified. They claim DEI stands for didn't earn it, and then give a whole bunch of positions to mediocre, unqualified white men based on vibes. It's not based off of who's qualified.
Ooh, we know all this, and I'm glad this black man, this black king is speaking up against it, but we need more men like him, and it's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. It is not enough. And did y'all hear what Bill Bellamy said? Oh, he got on my nerve. Listen to him. I can't stand him.
All my black sisters out there that's dating these white boys, stop going on vacation with these motherfuckers, man. I'm just being real. I'm looking out for my sisters, my Wakanda sisters. They going on vacation and only one of them coming back, and it ain't you. So we not doing that. If you dating a white guy, go to the mall. Okay.
Now, what did he got to say about the woman that got unalived by her black husband that's a governor? What? See, they quiet with that. That's my issue. I don't mind you got that smoke, but have it across the board. That's all I'm saying. Have it across the board. That's all I'm saying. And I miss y'all too, so make sure y'all subscribe.
Purity culture is pedophilia culture.
Lord.
Because purity is what exactly? Childlike. Innocent, untouched, naive, unknowing, pre-sexual.
Child, I can't play all the stuff that I want to play because you know how it gets, right? But honey, it's so much I want to share with y'all that y'all need to know.
So whenever guys say women are more emotional, we always say women are more emotionally expressive. Men are more emotionally reactive. So a woman will just cry. And I'm just using it as an example. We'll cry if we feel a certain way. A man will like literally punch a hole in the wall. He'll literally shoot
Punch
you.
the TV.
Yeah, he'll knock the TV off the wall. Like he will scare the children. You know, he will start driving like a maniac if y'all are
And
in a
all
car
of that
together.
is very emotional.
Very emotional. More emotional than women. That's more emotional than women because, like I said, we'll cry. We're like
Men will start a war, Sovereign, rather than just dealing with
I know
feelings. Like
we already in the war. You see how Trump handled the war, right? Messing with Iran, telling us, oh, the war is going to be over in a week. Honey, we are still in that war. If we had Miss Harris, we wouldn't even be in the war. You know? Man. It's so much stuff I want to show y'all.
All you black people that support Donald Trump, when you look at that photo that he got, Jesus, he don't know what. One thing we do know, what's missing is black people. There ain't a black person in sight in that photo, and that's the only MAGA America that Donald Trump will ever be about black people. I'm just trying to help you. All you black people.
Child. Man. What y'all got to say about all this?
I don't wish death upon nobody, but when you're talking like that and you're just
talking like what? What does she say? She says that these men embarrass her. Every day they find a way to embarrass her. Why is that? Why are black men so sensitive and weak? That really hurt your feelings. I call fake outrage.
spewing so much hate, and in the
oh my God, that's hate.
universe gives it back tenfold. What you gonna do? It's like, am I supposed to feel sorry for you?
Now the universe give it back tenfold, meaning that her being unalive, that was her karma for saying that black men are embarrassing. Every day, Black men find some way to embarrass us. That is so... That's Satan's son talking. That's all I gotta say. That's Satan's son talking. And now, shit, let a man get taken out by the police. Ladies, can we keep that same energy when these niggas get taken out by the fucking police? Huh? Press 1 if we can keep that same energy when these niggas get taken out by the cops. Okay? You know it's coming any minute now. Let's go through his tweet. And if he say anything about Black women being bitches or stank or anything, that's an excuse and a reason. That's hate speech, right? Oh, he's hating on Black women. He hated Black women. Look what he said. Look what music he listened to. He hated Black women. That's his karma. That's what his ass get. Then we can add this. Well, was he doing drugs? That's what he get. You know, if you're a drug dealer, because, you know, they try to make it seem like, well, she's an escort, so she deserve it. So now we're going to be the moral police. Honey, if he did any drugs, selling drugs, you know, well, that's you shouldn't be living like that. That's what your ass get. I don't feel sorry for you. You know? Shit, let's talk about it every fucking day. That's the only way they'll learn. You got to give them the taste of their own medicine. That's the only way they'll learn. Then we listen to this.
All Black people are impulsive, lazy.
All Black people are
Now, why don't the BMs, why don't y'all Black kings have no smoke for him? And you see, every time somebody talking about it, it's a woman. It was a white woman earlier, now it's a Black woman. But I never came across a lot of Black men. The same Black men that's talking about this Black woman, they would never dare say something against this clear man.
impulsive and lazy. I'm pretty sure it is not all Black people that are.
Child. Are y'all going to that Usher and Chris Brown concert? What do y'all feel about Usher and Chris Brown? Is that what y'all doing?
So the state of Tennessee is trying to require that every woman have at least one child. They passed a law, and the result is that a Catholic hospital canceled the sterilization surgery of a woman who was prepped and ready to go. They said that she was too young and she hadn't had any children yet. So in order to get the sterilization, she would have had to have had at least one child. This woman never wanted children. She actually had been assaulted in the past. And she lives in a state where even if you're violently assaulted, they won't allow you to end a pregnancy. They said the decision came from their ethics committee. They had a duty to protect her sacred fertility. What the hell is that? The Medical Ethics Defense Act, which they passed last April, protects doctors from having to perform any procedure that conflicts with their religious beliefs. Don't become a doctor. Do we understand that the state of Tennessee is now deciding that women will become mothers whether they like it or not? Because it is legal to violently assault women in this country. That's a fact. They don't prosecute hardly any of those cases, and only 1% of them actually result in the man going to jail. And a woman can't end her pregnancy if she's violently assaulted. So women are now required to have at least one child for the state.
Woo, she definitely telling right. So be prepared. Talk to your daughters. Let them know what they're going up against in this world, because the world has changed. Now, someone says, treat people the right way. Stop being so rude and disrespectful. You cannot name me one man that came out here and say Ashlee treated him wrong and disrespectful. Stop crying like a bitch, okay? Man up, all right? Damn. And keep that same energy. I bet not ever hear about you cheating on your wife. I bet not ever hear about you cheating on your girlfriend, because that's worse than being rude and disrespectful. You betraying a person you made a covenant with. So keep that same energy, which you will not. So I don't even expect you to do that shit. So stop. No, no, no. Ooh, I tell you. David, hit that damn link. I'm not about to go back and forth with you on the internet. Hit the link.
So everybody who's been raped attracted it into their life.
Anytime you're addicted
No,
to
answer this question. Everybody who's been raped attracted that rape into their
1,300
life.
cases of pedophilia.
And the children attracted the pedophile.
You really want to go there? Let's go. All these things that we label good and bad have been labeled good or bad depending on who you're taking sides with.
I have a really...
Y'all hear this stuff? And this have millions and billions of views. This is what's going on. And these are what these men are saying and feeling, y'all. Ooh, it's so much stuff I will play for y'all. And clearly y'all are in the dark side. Y'all don't really know what's going on out here in these streets. And it's sad that y'all don't know what's really going on. I don't know what's going on with y'all. Oh, and I told y'all about this 22-year-old man. He took out his mama and his grandma. You know, I'm telling you, Satan's sons. Satan's sons. Woo. All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna get on out of here. I didn't talk my ass off. All right. I love you. Did y'all enjoy the show tonight? Press 2 if y'all enjoyed me. Okay. They said, David, they want to hear what you gotta have to say so I can listen and hit that link. I told David to hit that link. Ashley was not disrespectful. Stop your lies. Okay. Hit that damn link, David. Thank you. I'm loving them twos. Woo. My goodness. All right. Yeah. Well, I'll see you good people on tomorrow. Love y'all. Make sure y'all share my live. Share the live.